our fans here to Van Buren as we're here at, let me get the name of the stadium. It's Pointer Stadium, but the name of the field is Blakemore Field. And, Junk, what a fantastic facility this is. Beautiful night for footballs. It's 81 degrees out. Temperature is going to dip down into the mid to low 70s for the ball game. So just a beautiful night for some high school football.
You know, I've always heard how nice these facilities are here. This is the first time I've actually ever been in the stadium here.
Yeah.
You know, we were here a couple years ago. I did not make that trip, but yeah, beautiful stadium. You know, is that turf? It
is.
It's turf, but it has the look of real grass.
Yeah.
It really does. So excited to be here tonight. Hey, could be a great football game.
It could be and should be. You know, Van Buren coming into just go ahead and get to the tail of the tape since we only have – I'm trying to get my bearings here.
About 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes left for kickoff. But head coach Mo Henry brings the Van Buren Pointers in here 1-1 on the season, coming off a loss last week to Springdale. This is his third season here as the head coach, but he was the defensive coordinator here before that, and his record here is 8-16 with the Pointers. Starting lineup for Van Buren tonight on the offensive side, the trigger man at quarterback, sophomore, number 6, Hayden Williford. He's 6 foot, 140. At center, number 64, Johnny Sachs-Omfu. I hope I pronounced that right. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 245. And, Junk, you look at a sophomore center and a sophomore quarterback, that's a lot of youth right there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, man, you know, they got some dudes.
They do.
But, you know, we didn't play very well last week.
We didn't.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
It's no secret.
It's no secret, especially offensively. But if we'll come out tonight, play just as well defensively, I think if we played the same way we did defensively last week, then they're going to have a tough time moving the football. We've got to be able to run it, though. If we can run the football, I think we've got a chance.
I agree. The rest of that starting lineup on offense at right guard, number 69, A.J. Thompson. He's a junior. Number 72, John Alexander at right tackle. He's a senior. Left guard, Jacob Omingbar is a 6'2 junior. Number 75. At left tackle, number 50, Ethan Hurst is a senior. And then at the skill positions, number 0, one to watch for, Mr. Trenton Cooley, comes into this ball game off of last season, had over 80 catches and over 1,200 yards receiving, and just a dynamic ball player.
Is he a senior?
He is a senior.
He is a senior, man. I tell you what, he's had a great start.
He has.
Great start, and you know, he's one that we've got to at least. Well, it's kind of like against Warren when we knew what we were up against,
right?
And you don't go into it thinking, well, we got to shut them down. But we got to give ourselves a chance.
That's it.
And that's it. If you can minimize big plays with guys like that, you give yourself a chance.
I agree. At the other skill positions, number 13, Philip Steele is a junior. He'll play wide receiver. Number 1, Weston Wilcox, no relation. He is 6'1", 200 junior, and he's a good player as well. He's about 6'3" or 6'4". They got him listed 6'1" here, but I think he's a little bit taller than that and probably has a chance to play at the next level. And also at receiver, number 10, Austin Riggs is a junior. And then the running back, number 32, Cameron Keller, had over 1,000 yards last year, and I believe he's committed to play at Air Force.
I believe the Riggs kid, that's Nathan Riggs' son. They lived, I believe, in Greenbrier for a while.
Really?
He worked, I knew him from Conway area. So
okay.
He may be from over here originally, but got a little Faulkner County.
There you go.
There.
Defensively, they'll run a 3-3 stack, so 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and then they play like 2 rovers and then 3 in the secondary. So down lineman for him is number 81, Charlie Vaughn. He'll be the right end. He's a junior. Number 99, their workhorse in the middle, Alex Wellborn, 6'4", 330, and he's a senior, and he fights through double and triple teams.
And is he nose, you said?
He is nose.
Oh, man, that's a lot of nose.
Yes, it is. That's a lot of man to move out of the middle. Number 19 at left end, number 19, Braden Dawes, a 6 foot, 200-pound junior. And then at linebacker, number 15, Darren Mays, he's a junior. 53, John Michael Fisher, a senior. Caden Webb, number 9, a senior. And then at your rover positions, number 38, Donovan Atkins, a sophomore. Number 11, Brody Myers, a junior. And then in the secondary, number 3, Talon Jones, cornerback, number 12, Landon Evans, and number 31, Ian Rowe.
You know, Matt, with our front as big and physical as they are, I don't mind a big man up front.
Right.
I would rather go our front up against size than I had speed.
Sure.
Because our guys are big
yeah.
and physical, so sometimes they may
match up better.
They match up better. Yeah. I mean, sure. Nobody's going to push us around.
Right.
Sure. So I think that having a 6'4", 300-plus guy down there is not really a problem for us if we'll do our job.
And he's right there in front of Asher Rupel, which is one of our best linemen anyway. So
absolutely.
We are a little dinged up coming out of that game from Russellville. We got a couple injuries that won't be with us in their normal starting positions tonight, but we got some kids that are ready to step up. So starting for Greenbrier tonight, number 9, Jack Palmer on offense at quarterback. He's 22 of 39 for 283 yards so far this season. Number 8, Enoch Hassan, a junior, has had a great season so far. He's 51 carries for 390 yards, which is 7.6 yards a carry. Man, if he can keep that up for the season, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
At offensive line, number 53, Asher Rupel. Right guard, number 70, Lane Morgan. Right tackle, number 72, Josh Thomas. At left guard, number 75, Dalton Strader. And at left tackle, number 77, Garen Barnett. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, we've got the size. We've got to be able to pound the football, and you talked about having some injuries. We've got to get some guys involved who may not have had big roles so far this season. One good thing, though, I wanted to mention, as several people that did see the game last week, is that Mathis Polk is doing well.
Yes, he is.
That was a very scary deal.
Very scary.
But it turned out to be we're okay.
Yeah, that's right. I think he ended up having just a concussion. Yeah. I say just a concussion, but a concussion because it could have been a lot worse.
Right.
And he is on the mend and should be back on the field at our next ball game, which we are off next week, so it gives him another week to heal up.
Yeah, and you and I spoke about that on the way up here on our ride up, is that, get through tonight, whether you play or don't play, you get a couple of weeks before we play again. So, we got one ball game in the next 3 weeks to where we can – kind of heal up a little bit going into conference.
Right. The rest of your skill position players tonight, number 4, Austin Simmons. Number 88, Dawson McFadden will play your tight end. Number 15, Garrett James, and number 16, Lucas Thompson will rotate in at receiver in the absence of Trendon Mosley. And number 10, Salter Mahan will be out there as well. Defensively, number 33, Weston Schultz. Number 54, Caden Pavat. Number 21, Chandler Sanders, And then at linebacker, number 12, Eric Hewitt. Number 0, Garrett Matheny. Number 19, Parker Roberts. And number 2, Connor Miller getting a start at linebacker tonight.
Matheny had a huge game last week. We are used to calling the names of Parker Roberts and Eric Hewitt. And then you throw in a guy like Matheny who plays, he had 12 tackles.
12 tackles, yeah.
Those guys are flying around the field making big plays. And, Chandler Sanders, another one who had a phenomenal week 1 and then was all over the place last week as well.
That's right.
Making plays, if you can get production out of your defense from several guys. And the best thing, just like Matheny last week, he's not a new name by any means. No. But if you can get guys stepping up, and being the front runner a different guy every week, it really drives a defense.
Absolutely. Well, Greenbrier won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Van Buren will get the kickoff to start the ball game. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Junk's going to give you his 3 keys to victory. This is the First Security Bank broadcast of the Greenbrier Panthers on My Country, Y107.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a
Yeah.
Let us have it. Our 3 keys.
I want to preface this by week 1, we kind of laughed about the turnovers being one because it's the kind of age-old. You can always say that.
Sure.
But what ended up being the difference in the game?
Did.
All right. Then number 2, we talked about pounding the football, being able to run the ball. Well, week 2, turnovers were a thing, but our inability to run the ball the way we did in week 1. So that ended up being – so I'm going to leave those as 1 and 2 again.
Okay, I like it.
And then number 3, we need, as I mentioned before, we need a couple of guys who haven't been big-time players so far to step up tonight.
I agree with that.
Whether it be a receiver,
yeah.
I
was going to say some names to look for in that area is Salter Mahan, Dawson McFadden. Defensively, Connor Miller getting his first start, or some of those D-backs against this good receiver. So we are lined up. Van Buren will be receiving the kick and returning it right to left on your TV screen and your radio dial. We appreciate y'all joining us here tonight, and we are about ready to go as he lines up the kick.
It's officially 7 o'clock.
And he approaches a kick, and we are underway here. Good high kick down the middle of the field. He will field it at the 2-yard line, drops it, picks it back up. We'll return it down the middle. He's to the 15, giving chase to the 15-20, out of the 25, and runs out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So good return there.
It was a real good return. Seeing as he dropped it on about the 2 or 3 yard line, he was able to spread the field to the left and pick up more than we wanted him to.
And that is your go-to receiver, number 0, Trenton Cooley, for the Pointers.
All right, it's time for the defense to come up here in a big way. How about those chartreuse shoes you see out there?
Yeah, those are different. So starting out 2 receivers to the right and the left, shotgun formation. He will hand it off up the middle to Keller and hit immediately by the defense. That is your 2 senior linebackers, Parker Roberts and Eric Hewitt, on the stop.
Great job of just filling the gaps. You give up a 2-yard run on the first play. No big deal, right? I mean, you want to keep it under 3. You don't want to play so tight you get burned deep on the edges. Good job by the defense.
Absolutely. So that will bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Pointers. They will stay with a twins receiver to the right with a sniffer back now, running back at the heels of the right of the quarterback. He'll roll to his right, gets the ball out quick, got a man out in the flats, hit at the 40, and he steps out of bounds at about the 41, which will bring down a 3rd down and about 2.
Good job over there. Is that who is that over there? 6. Our corner over there. I just went blank.
Ethan Smith.
Yeah, Smith did a good job of attacking. As soon as he caught the ball, he turned around, and we're there to make the play.
3rd down and 2 for the Pointers. Trips to the left, which is the wide side of the field. They'll have a single receiver into the boundary. Williford looks to the sideline to get his call as they change the play. Now Greenbrier will give them a different look defensively. Big play here early in the ballgame. Gives the handoff to Keller. He makes a cut back over the middle, and he's got some room up over the 50 and makes a man miss out to the 40, 35, and ran out of bounds at about the 34-yard line of the Panthers. And big play there on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a big run, a good hole there by their offense. I think part of that had to do with us just guessing wrong.
Yeah.
We just kind of blitzed right there, guessed on the wrong hole, and turned out to be a big game.
And a lot of times you'll see that in short yardage situations. Yep. You're so geared up to stop that little short one-hitter, and then they'll bounce it outside and gain big yardage. So 1st down and 10, ball on the 34-yard line of the Panthers. They'll send Cooley in motion, a little short pass to him. And he gets around the corner and picks up a good gain on 1st down. Down to the 25-yard line.
Matt, the one thing that can be irritating for a defense is if they're going to run that spread play like that, if you don't call a hold on the edge.
You can't beat it.
No, you can't.
Twins to both sides of the field. Williford in the shotgun formation with Keller to his right. He calls for the snap. We'll hand it to Keller off the right side. He'll cut back to the middle. Met by a host of Panthers, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
They're doing a good job up front, Matt. They're getting a little bit of penetration right there and getting us moved back a little bit. And, they didn't need much.
Nope, sure didn't. 1st and 10 for the Pointers. Ball on the 22-yard line of the Greenbrier Panthers. Early here in this ballgame, I'll try to keep you updated on the clock, but it is tucked away. It's 10 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Trips left, single receiver to the right. A little quick, getting hit immediately.
By Matheny.
Is that Matheny there? So great job. Does pick up 2. That was just a little hitch route. Not much to it. He just took 2 steps and turned around. Junk, I think with this sophomore quarterback, if we can get a little pressure on him, get him rattled, it's going to be a big difference in this ballgame.
You got to make him move around.
2nd down and 8. Trips to the wide side of the field. Cooley down here to the boundary. Takes a handoff going right. Missed a tackle in the backfield was Chandler Sanders, and he picks up about 6 after that. Man, that would have been a big play.
That would have been really big, Matt. Good job by Chandler to reading it. Just couldn't quite get his arms around the legs there. But, not a huge gain.
Yep.
Slowed them up enough to allow us to get some guys there to minimize the effect.
3rd down and 3. Ball is sitting dead on the 15-yard line. Twins to both sides of the field. They'll hand it off to Keller up the middle. He's got a good hold, but hit hard by Matheny, and he's going to be short.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 yards to get a first down there, man.
So good job by Matheny filling that hole, bringing up a 4th down and 2 here early in the ball game.
You kind of got to you wonder if you don't just pin your ears back here.
Yeah, you
feel like they're going to throw the ball.
Almost have to here. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Cooley will be all the way down here on the numbers to the Van Buren sideline. Keller to the left of Williford. And they will hand it to him up the middle, and he's got enough for the first down.
Boy, yeah.
Not much more.
Not much more.
It's a good job by the Panther defense, but he does just get enough to move the chains. First down, Van Buren.
If they're going to keep running the football like this, we may have to make some adjustments, maybe come down to a 4-man front. It's a lot to ask from your offensive or defensive line to go 3 against 5.
Yeah, and we have that capability with Matheny in the ball game. First down and 10. Now he'll roll to his left. Williford gets the ball out, got a man in the flats at his Cooley and unable to haul it in, just a little bit out of his reach, and will bring up a 2nd down and 10. Van Buren does have the ability to get a first down without scoring, but they'll have to get down to past the 2-yard line.
Well, for anybody interested in other games, Bryant scored early. It's 7-0 Bryant over Parkview.
Well, that didn't take long.
No, it didn't.
2nd down and 10 for the Pointers. Twins to both sides of the field. Keller to the left of Williford. Panthers stay in that 3-man front. We'll walk a man down on the right side. They'll bring pressure off the edge. Handoff up the middle. Got good push, and we'll pick up about 6 off that 2nd down play. And that's probably been the biggest hole so far, Junk.
Yeah. We kind of brought a guy off the edge right there, and I think that left a little gap in the middle. You guess and guess, and sometimes it seems like you guess wrong a lot, but that's just the game.
That's it. That's the chess match.
That's right.
So they only give him 5 there. So 3rd down and 5.
Now we're kind of coming down to a 4-front here.
Twins to both sides. The Twins on the right is a little bit tighter. Tries to get it out to the flat, but cover it well. Now he'll be flushed out to the right. Gets the ball out of his hands. Back of the end zone.
Great
incomplete.
coverage right there.
Good job by Hewitt.
Yeah. Eric did a great job. That kid's wanting a flag, but Eric just played that well.
So that will bring up a 4th and 5, and it looks like they're sending on the field goal unit.
Matt, if we come out of this drive right here giving up 3, that's pretty much a success.
I agree. They've kind of had their way all the way down the field and did what they want. And
I really liked our ability to contain with the 4-man front right there.
Absolutely. So they will try the field goal here, as he will be kicking from the 17-yard line, almost dead center of the field, so 27-yard attempt. This is by number 90, Manning Dotson. Kick is up, and it is good. So that will be the first points of the game as Van Buren jumps out on top, 3-0. We've got 7:28 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more of Greenbrier Panther football on My Country, Y107.
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled high school student, you may enjoy the benefits of free or reduced tuition and fees while getting a head start on your degree. UACCM is committed to elevating your horizons. For more information, contact our admissions office today at 501-977-2000 or go to uaccm.edu.
Welcome back to Pointer Stadium as we get ready for the second kickoff of the ball game. Greenbrier will get their first possession offensively. Junk, we were just talking at the break, pretty good defensive hold down there to only allow 3 because Van Buren come out and kind of ran the ball at will. And, I think we'll learn from that. I think we expected them to throw it a little bit more.
I think that's it. I think we expect them to throw the ball.
Little kick will come up short and land about the 20, received by Mahan. He's down the right side at the 40 and the 50, and cuts back in the middle and will be tackled at about the 33-yard line of Van Buren.
No flags on the ground, Matt. That's a great field position to start with.
Absolute. Wonderful field position. They will call him out at the 31, and Greenbrier will start their possession offensively in Van Buren territory.
Man, knowing you got to go 31 yards to score is pretty awesome.
That always helps. We were just talking at the break, some of our between the mats picks, and Junk was a little bit excited over one score he saw.
I was. Arkadelphia's already scored on Lake Hamilton. One classification below us and one above us.
That's right. So trips to the left, single receiver down here to the right for Greenbrier starting out. Asan to the left of quarterback. They will bring McFadden in motion from left to right. Hand off to Asan, cuts back across the middle, and will be hit close to the line of scrimmage.
We're going to have to do a little better up front, Matt.
Well, I think in that case, if he wouldn't have cut back, he would have just followed his blockers. He had a pretty good little lane there. But he saw a hole and tried to cut back into it, and it just closed pretty quickly. Takes a snap, hands off to Asan again, hit immediately, and not much there, as that is, who is that coming in off the side? That's
15. Looks like he come from the safety maybe, or maybe linebacker.
That's linebacker Darren Mays, and has made 2 plays in a row.
Yeah. Well, we're outmatched right there. We got there's more of them than us. We've got to spread it out a little bit. They're obviously looking to stop our inside run.
Yeah. After giving up 350 yards on the ground last week to Springdale,
yes,
that has been a point of emphasis. 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Twins to both sides. Palmer calls for the snap. Will take his drop. Looks left. Now will be flush from the pocket. Got a man out in the flats, and it is caught.
Good catch.
Great throw, great catch for a first down.
That's a great throw by your quarterback.
It was.
Right there on the run.
Running against his body, made a good throw and a good catch there by Mahan.
That's one of those names there. I think you're right. We've got to hear that name. We got to hear Mahan a lot tonight. Especially with them trying to shut down that run game. It's going to take people like Mahan and Simpson, some of these others in here to open it up a little bit.
Yeah, and McFadden, we hadn't called his name much this year. He's a big target in the middle. I'd like to see them get him involved across the middle. As they put his hand in the ground on the right side, they will hand it to Asan on the left. Runs hard, lowers his head, gets about a good 4 yards, just a good hard run there by Enoch.
Again, not a whole lot there. Just makes do with what he's got. We've got to figure out how to spread their defense out a little bit. You want holes, but you can only make holes where there's not more people than blockers.
They're just tightening, packing the box right now.
That's right.
So 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 6. We got Twins to the right, and they'll bring a man in motion from left to right. A little toss sweep. He gets around the first 2, makes a man miss. He's at the 10, the 5. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenbrier.
All right, Matt. You talked about Lucas Thompson when me and you were talking pregame. He's a big kid. He's athletic.
Great athlete, yeah.
Got to get guys like that involved.
Absolutely.
Hey, I was just fixing to say, we ran that play a couple times last week where we just pitch it to our receiver in motion. If you want to spread the field, there's no better way.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, they had a chance to get him in the backfield. He made a guy miss.
He did. Credit that to that big stature.
That's right. Kick is up and good, and so Greenbrier on top with their first offensive possession, put it in the end zone and lead 7-3 with 5:10 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, this is the Greenbrier Panthers brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107. Welcome back to Pointer Field as both teams take their first possession and go down and get production out of it. Van Buren only able to come away with 3 as the Panthers are able to put theirs in the end zone. Set up by a great Kickoff return by Salter Mahan.
Conference score, Prairie Grove up 8-0 on Farmington.
Not conference anymore.
Conference for us.
Prairie Grove moved down.
No, I'm talking about
yeah, Farmington.
Our conference.
I got you.
Yeah.
But they were conference foes last year.
They were conference foes last year.
So we get ready as Pressy gets ready to kick off. He's got it measured and approaches the football. Another good long kick as it will get down to
in the end zone.
Into the end zone.
Wow.
That's a good way to
it is.
To keep them from returning it.
Hey, here's kind of a shocker. Batesville 7, Southside 0.
Whoa. That is a rivalry. So you can just throw the records and all that stuff out the window.
And when we scrimmaged Batesville, man, they look like a 3A school with the numbers they had on the sideline.
They really did. Most of them are on the other sideline tonight.
That's right. That's right.
So Van Buren will take over possession, their second one of the night from the 20-yard line. Greenbrier comes out in his first down play in a three-man front. And they will hand it off to Keller on the left side. Got some room. Connor Miller grabs an ankle, but he steps through it and pick up of about 5 there on the first down play.
They do a good job of giving him some space. Not necessarily holes.
Right.
But they're giving him enough space. He's big.
Yeah.
You got to be able to get around him, and we haven't been able to do that yet.
And he just does a good job of leaning on his blockers and just laying up in that hole. And like you said, he's big. Next thing you know, he falls forward for a gain of 5. So second down and 5 for the Pointers. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Matheny will walk up into a gap. She'll give a blitz look. We'll see if they bring him this time.
Got a different back end right here.
Takes a snap, gets it out and into the flats to his receiver.
Oh, you got to make that tackle.
And he missed 2 tackles, 3 tackles, and steps out of bounds, and that's not going to cut it, John.
No, Matt, you're talking about a 5-yard loss right there if we make that tackle, but you got to be able to tackle.
That was Austin Riggs, 5'11", 170 junior, that made about 3 Panthers miss to pick up the first down. They will place the ball on the 35-yard line. Twins to the left, single receiver right. Williford calls for the snaps. He will roll left. Gets it out quickly to Cooley and hit immediately by James.
Great job. James did a great job of, a guy like that's going to get some catches, but just don't let him make more than necessary.
That's right. He gave him a good cushion but closed well and minimized the gain to about 4. So second down and 6, ball on the 39-yard line. Twins to the right in their fluorescent green shoes. Take the snap, hand off to Keller up the middle, met by a host of Panthers.
Nowhere to go. Ball's out.
Greenbrier has it. Fumble on the play. We'll see if they give it to us.
Yes, sir. Connor Miller on the recovery.
And it is Greenbrier football. So big turnover, the first one of the ball game. Official had a flag out.
Yeah, he had it in his hand.
Like he was ready to throw it.
So Matty, while we got a little break here, Atkins up 3-0 on Conway Christian. Should be up 10-0 through an interception in the end zone. But Atkins just recovered a fumble.
Okay. Big time right there.
Yeah, PA's up 8-7.
Atkins started 2-0 on the season for the first time since 2021.
Isn't that something, man?
Yep.
Old Lucas Sims over there playing safety.
Proud for him, man.
Yeah.
Kid had 16 tackles last week. So Greenbrier will take over possession in Van Buren territory, ball at the 43-yard line. Twins to both sides, Hassan to the right of quarterback. Palmer looks to go deep, flushed out of the pocket, nowhere to go with it.
Just go get something.
Now he'll step up and he'll run this time. He's got some room, tucks it, and gets upfield and out of bounds. Good job by Jack to go get what he could right there.
Yeah, he really wanted to throw the ball. And, hey, hats off to him to have the patience and the poise to do that. Finally, though, you just got to go get something. That's right. He did.
So picks up 6, bring up a second down and 4 for the Panthers. They will give a Twins look to the right. Now they'll move McFadden out to the right as well. Gets it out quickly to Mahan. And
got to get that to him.
Ball skips to him. So incomplete pass will bring up a third down and 4.
Got to think we're in 4-down territory here, Matt.
You'd think so after the big change and the turnover.
You're on the road, playing up.
Non-conference.
Non-conference on their side of the field. I go for it every time.
You and your Madden.
I know.
So third down and 4. Panthers will come out trips to the right. Single receiver to the boundary. Hassan to the left of Palmer.
They're bringing it.
Palmer avoids the rush, rolls to his right, gets it out, got a man, catches it, hauls it in, and
it's going to be close, Matt. It's going to be real close.
They do give him the catch, but is the spot good enough?
I think it's a yard short.
It is a yard short. So bring up a 4th down and about a half a yard, and Panthers have a decision to make here.
Well, I mean, you got a big boy there at quarterback. I tell him to go get it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. 3:21 left as they'll send Hewitt out onto the field. Another big boy to bring in as they'll run Simmons off. Big play here early in the ball game.
Somebody's got to come off.
As Greenbrier looks a little bit confused on what they're going to run.
We got 11 out there.
They'll get the play call in. I don't even see a play clock. Down to 9, 8 seconds. They'll have to hustle a little bit. 4th down and 1. And looks like they do get it off in time. Hassan lowers his head, and he will have enough for the 1st down. And Coach Tribble was in the ear of the official, almost called a timeout.
Let me tell you, Matt, even when there's not a lot there, you just don't see Hassan not get a yard.
That's right. So good job there by the offensive line to create just enough to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive for the Panthers. 2:58 left in the 1st quarter. Greenbrier leads 7-3. Big turnover on the 2nd possession of Van Buren, and they'll bring a blitz. This time they hand it to Hewitt on the left side, and we got a hold.
It was pretty clear.
And we'll negate a big 1st down pickup by Hewitt.
Yeah, that's coming back, Matt.
And that will look like it will be on 88 as he held in the backfield. And that will be a drive killer more than likely. So they've kind of called it both ways this year, Junk. Is it from the spot of the foul or is it from the line of scrimmage?
I think it's from the spot or foul, but not further than the line of scrimmage going backwards. So if it's in the backfield, I think it's from the line of scrimmage. If it's downfield, it's from the spot of the foul. I think.
Okay.
I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
So it brings up a 2nd down or 1st down and 20 for the Panthers as Hewitt's first carry. I think it's his first carry of the year, isn't it?
He might have carried one early, but I don't.
It was a good pickup, broke a tackle, picked up about 12. Got to keep those hands inside. So we'll see what the Panthers dial up here on 1st down and long. 2 running backs, got Parker Roberts and Eric Hewitt in the backfield. I like that combination. They'll hand it off to Hewitt again on the left side. He'll follow Parker.
Oh, he's got
some room. He's got to the 30, the 25, the 20, lowers his shoulder, runs through a man down to the 15-yard line.
He went right back where he was last play.
So big pickup. He followed the lead blocking of Parker Roberts, and that's a good one to follow.
Hey, there's a lot of great blocking downfield. There was a receiver that had a great block downfield as well. Good job there by the Panther offense.
So 1st down and 10, ball will be placed on the 9-yard line.
Boy, Matt, you go down and score right here, you put a lot of pressure on them early.
You really do. Palmer will take the snap, fake the handoff to Hassan, roll to the right, get it out to Hewitt. He's met at the 10, fights through a tackle, gets down to about the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry, he does pick up a little bit.
Yeah, he's got about 5.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had that line of scrimmage
You was looking at the wrong 4-yard or 4 marker.
Yeah, I was. So pick up about 4 there, bring up a 2nd down and 6 with 1:28 left in the 1st quarter.
Atkins up 10-0.
That's wild.
I know it.
Twins left, single receiver to the right, Hassan to the right of Palmer. They'll hand it to him up the middle, cuts to the outside, and gets hit from behind.
There's just not much there between the tackles, and I think that's their game plan.
Yeah.
We've just got to expose them from there.
Sure. Every time we've ran it to the corner, we've gained good yardage.
Huge. We just did the same play twice and got 30 yards each time.
3rd down and 6 for the Panthers. Ball is on the, looks like, 10-yard line. Wouldn't be surprised here, Junk, if we didn't get the points if this is unsuccessful.
Take the points, yeah. I mean, that's the smart thing to do in this situation for sure.
Twins to both sides. They'll bring McFadden from left to right. Hand off to Hassan. Cuts it up the middle. He's got room. 5. Touchdown, Greenbrier.
You know, we were just talking about them being able to spread it out, and what they do, they get a hole right up the middle.
They said, we're going to show you. So Greenbrier puts their second touchdown on the board with 26 seconds left in the first quarter and take control early in this ball game.
Matt, this is what we needed desperately from an offensive side. This offense, this quarterback needs confidence.
Sure.
And the way to do that is to go score points.
I agree. Snaps down, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. Greenbrier leads 14-3. We're going to take a break. When we come back, this is the Greenbrier Panther football broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107. Stadium. Greenbrier on top 14-3 with just 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Junk, we talked about getting some other guys involved like Mahan and Lucas Thompson, and we've seen that. But right there we went back to good old trusty Mr. Enoch Hassan.
Yeah, but you're right. But we are getting more people involved because even though the name is familiar, when have we seen Eric Hewitt on the offensive side
That's
of the
right.
football?
Sure.
So I agree 100%. You go to your bread and butter. He gets you right up the middle, touchdown. But I like seeing all these other guys getting involved in the game.
Good kick by Pressa. They will field it, and his foot was in the end zone.
I thought you had to blow it dead if that was the case.
You're supposed to.
He watched it. He looked down. He looked down at his feet.
Maybe it's the ball that has to cross.
Well, it used to if you stepped.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. So good return and good coverage there by the kick team.
Bryant's up 10-0.
I think Tribble was just asking the same thing we were asking.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I mean, he gained 3 extra yards.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's 3 yards.
That's 3 yards. That's right.
So Van Buren will come out with twins to the right, twins to the left, running back to the right of the quarterback. They will fake the handoff, get it out quick to Cooley. He's got plenty of space and hit hard by James and taken down.
Yeah, that was an expensive game.
He tried to cut it inside and met by number 12, Mr. Hewitt, rudely as he hit him under the chin, and that's probably going to be the last play of the quarter.
Garrett kind of stood him up, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Garrett stood him up. Garrett took him down.
And that is the final play of the first quarter here in Van Buren with your Greenbrier Panthers on top, 14-3. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. This is the Greenbrier Panthers on My Country, Y107.
Of Greenbrier Panther Sports.
Great night here for high school football in Arkansas as we're underway all across the state.
Yeah, you haven't told our fine listeners what we had for supper.
I have not. I failed in that area.
Oh, man.
I didn't want to make them all jealous.
Well, it's good for them to taste it from afar.
They're not here, so they're already mad, not getting to support the Panthers.
Yeah.
I didn't want to rub in that we went to the Catfish Hole.
Oh, the Catfish Hole in Alma. It was delicious, too.
So Van Buren has a 2nd down and 2. Ball is on the 31-yard line of Van Buren's.
Coming out in the 3 front again, Matt.
Bring a man in motion. They will give it to Keller off the left side and hit hard by about 2 or 3 Panthers there.
Yeah,
That's
picked up
Hewitt.
a gain of 1. This is a big 3rd down. If we can stop them right here, they don't have a choice but to punt it.
It's Hewitt and Keaton Rose in on the tackle.
Good job by the center there, or the nose there in Keaton Rose.
So 3rd down and 1, ball on the 32-yard line. Big 3rd down for Van Buren in this ball game. We will bump down to a 4-man front here, which I like.
Me too. I mean, all indications thus far is they're going to try to go get it.
Greenbrier brings pressure from everywhere. They hand it off at the middle.
Oh man, we got an initial contact behind the chain, but I think they pushed forward.
Yeah, just gets enough second push to pick up the first down. Good job there by the Van Buren offensive line. Get a push.
And he runs the ball hard.
He really does. 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line of the Pointers. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Cooley will have the boundary to himself. Takes a snap, hands it off to Keller. Does have some room this time. Hewitt unable to bring him down in the backfield.
He did a good job of coming from the backside and getting him down, even though it was a 3-yard gain.
It was a tackle by Quattlebaum on that play. They will stay in the same set. Trips to the wide side of the field. Running back to the left, to the right of Williford. Calls for the snap. He'll roll to his right. Tries to get the ball out and does have a man at the 45. Makes a man miss, and he's off to the races. And
great tackle
touchdown-saving tackle.
Parker Roberts.
Was that Matheny?
No, it was 19, I believe.
That was Mr. Wilcox on the reception. Almost broke it and took it to the house, but a touchdown-saving tackle by the Panthers will bring up a 1st and 10.
Isn't 19 Parker?
Yeah, I thought it was 15.
I think it was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Pointers. 10-11 left in the half. Trips to the left. They will hand it off to Keller on the left side, and good tackle there by Parker Roberts.
Parker again there. They're blocking, they're zone blocking, and we're kind of getting washed down, but our linebackers are filling on the edge. As long as they don't gouge us outside wide, that's manageable.
So 2nd down and 7. Ball is on about looks like the 12-yard line of the Panthers. He'll get it out in the flats to his running back. Barely hangs on to it. Does have some room. Has a good block on the edge, and he'll get him down inside the 5. And a good job out on the edge of blocking there by Cooley.
All the way down to the 2-yard line?
Yeah. And, man, he barely caught that football out on the fingertips.
Yeah.
1st and goal for the Pointers as we're under 10 minutes to play in the opening half. Greenbrier leading 14-3, but Van Buren threatening to score here.
Really could use a tackle for loss right here.
Getting a really tight set here. First time we've seen this tonight. Handed off to Keller on the left side. Lowers his head. He is hitting the backfield.
He gets one, I think.
Falls forward to gain 1. And he's just hard to bring down for a loss.
He is.
So 2nd down and goal. Ball is on the 1-yard line. Van Buren will send 2 receivers out to the right. Keep everybody else in. Keller to the right of Williford. Shotgun formation. We'll hand it to the left side again, and the Panthers stop him again.
Nope, he's down. Yeah, you're right, man. They were all had their hands up for touchdown, but it was pretty clear. He was stopped short.
So bring up a 3rd down and go from about the half-yard line. So big stop here for the Panthers so far in this 1st down inside the 5.
Well, I'd like to see us come off the edge right there hot.
3rd down as he calls for the snap, hands it off up the middle, and boy, that was a quick call.
It was a quick call.
And they do get across the end zone as we hit him at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was close. I didn't see any popping back.
Yeah. So Van Buren draws a little bit closer as they put the ball in the end zone for the first time tonight.
They've had to work for it.
They have. Other than that one pass play that went for about 50, everything's been 3 and 4 yards.
That's right.
Snap is down, kick is up and good. And we're going to keep it right here with 8:31 left. Greenbrier leads 14-10. And Junk, defensively, I think we've played a pretty good, solid ball game so far, except for that one breakdown in coverage right over here.
They slip one by us, and there was coverage there.
Yeah.
It was a good throw. The guy made a good catch, and we do a good job of stopping it from scoring. But, you don't expect to shut this team out.
No, not at all.
You just want to keep going down, and if we can average 14 points a quarter, I think we'll be all right.
We'll be fine. This is a team that scored 28 points last week against a 7A Springdale team, even though Springdale is a much better ball club. I mean, to put up that kind that kind of production against a 7A school is pretty impressive.
A school that's playing at a high level right now.
I didn't know this, but Coach Tribble was telling me that their head coach is an old Harding guy at Springdale.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
Ray, I can't remember the last name.
I don't know.
But they're running a version of the flex zone, but not the true flex zone. As Van Buren gets ready to line up for the kick, and they will little pooch kick over here, and we will take it at the 30 and return it. And we got some room up over the 40 and another good field position for the Panthers.
I love seeing that, Matt. I know you're mid-level, whatever you call those guys there in the middle. Are a lot of times they fair catch that, and I'm like, go get that extra 10 or 15.
Sure.
Yeah, we wouldn't put you there if we thought you couldn't catch a football.
Right. So the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line, and a chance to go down and answer the score from the pointers. Offensively, the Panthers have looked solid so far tonight, been able to run it and throw it. Good mixture of both so far here in the first half.
Yeah, you're right, man. Quarterback's looking good, making good throws.
Palmer will bring his offense out. Now he'll bring McFadden in motion. Take his drop, looks downfield, got a man. He's got a step on him.
Oh, that's pass interference.
And he comes down with the catch.
How is that not pass interference? He's holding
goodness.
him. He's literally had one hand pulling him down.
Almost a great one-handed catch
it was.
by Thompson.
The reason it was a one-handed catch is because the other one was being held.
Yeah.
I don't know how you be that close to the ball and not see that.
It was a great throw, too, by Jack.
Yeah, it was a great throw. Only our receiver could get it.
So 2nd down and 10. I like the aggressiveness there on 1st down. Bring out twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Hassan to the left of Palmer. They'll bring a man in motion. They'll fake the toss sweep, give it to Hassan up the middle, leans on his offensive lineman and picks up about 5 on 2nd down.
That's a good gain. Good gain. You know, you get half of it right there.
Well, you see, you bring that man in motion and you change the eye level of those linebackers,
right.
And they get to look, and the next thing you know, Hassan's got it up the middle. So 3rd down and 5 here for the Panthers. Ball almost at midfield at the 48-yard line. Big play here for Greenbrier. Twins right, single receiver left. Try to get an easy 5, and Van Buren holds her water as they're stacking the box.
Well, there's no doubt about it.
They got about 8 guys 5 yards from the ball. Walk a man up, fake the handoff, row to the right. He's got room to run, gets it out late and almost picked off. And Jack's got to go get that with his legs.
Yeah, you got to go get that. That's just a decision. You got to make it. You know, got to be able to react quickly and just got to go get it.
Got to know down and distance there.
Right.
So 4th down and 5. Greenbrier will be forced to punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
7:23 left in the first half, as Pressa will be back to receive the snap and punt this football away.
Matt, the what kills you in a close game are the 3 and outs.
Yeah. Does get the punt away. Good high kick down the right side. Fair catch called for and made at about the 18-yard line.
Good punt. Well, it was close. I thought we were going to have a chance of getting blocked right there. But he was able to get it off in time. We flipped the field there. Defense just needs to come out and shut it down right here.
Van Buren with the momentum after that score and getting Greenbrier to a 3-and-out after great field position. Junk, you just feel like that was one of those 3rd downs. If you could have got it, you probably have a chance to go down and score there.
Yeah, I agree. You get the 1st down, you go to their side of the field.
So trips to the right, single receiver left. Williford will take the snap, hand it off, up the middle, hitting the backfield by Chandler Sanders.
Great job. I tell you, every game he's going to make 1 or 2, not just good plays, but exceptional plays.
Absolutely. How is that a gain? Somehow he picked up a yard on that. I thought he lost a yard.
I did too.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Pointers. Williford will take his drop, looks across the middle, nothing there. Now he'll dump it over here to Cooley, makes a man miss, and gets across the 30. He's got the sideline, and he could go 40,
That's
30, 20, 10, No flags, and that will be a touchdown, Van Buren.
Got to do a much better job on angles, tackle angles. That
was pretty poor.
That's bad.
And he is dynamic. Don't get me wrong, folks.
He's fast.
We had too many blue hats around him not to make a tackle.
Yeah, you got to cut him off. You can't be running behind him.
So Van Buren takes it, gets the lead back from the Panthers. 16-14 pending this extra point.
That's why you got it. The 3-and-outs kill you, man. The 3-and-outs kill you in a close game.
Snap is down, kick is up and through, and with 6:33 left in the half, Van Buren leads 17-14. We're going to take a quick break. This is Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins bringing you the Greenbrier Panthers, brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
On My Country, Y107.
Kick is away. We will take it at the 5-yard line, bring it up over the 15, the 20, the 25, and be tackled from behind at about the 27-yard line.
Pretty good return there as we've got a man down.
And slow getting up here.
He is getting up, though. That's the positive thing.
As the trainers will come out and tend to him. It looks like Lucas Thompson.
He was the return man, wasn't he?
Yeah, just holding his back there a little bit. Just think he come down a little awkward is all.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be okay. Junk big possession here. Not only are you down now, but they've got all the momentum, and you definitely don't want to give them the ball back right here before half.
No, not at all. I mean, you talk about momentum. They're home, first of all, and you give them the ball back before half with up 3.
Yeah.
Well, you're really playing with fire.
Yeah. You know, you've kind of flipped the game with that turnover because you do get the ball back at half, but it only counts if you score this possession.
That's right.
Thompson is up and will walk off on his own power. That's good to see.
That's good to see.
So Greenbrier will have the ball as they spot it at the 20, looks like the 24-yard line. I'm sorry, the 28-yard line.
You know, we talked about taking away the big play. It appears that's the only way they can to beat us.
Yeah.
So far, that's how they've got the lead is two drives with big plays.
2 big pass plays, too.
Yep.
So Greenbrier will send their offensive unit onto the field, 1st and 10. Connor Miller at running back this time for the Panthers. Like to see Mahan get involved this possession. Snap is handed to Miller. Has to make a man miss in the backfield as there's all kind of penetration. And Junk, they're just pinning their ears and coming every single snap.
It looks a lot like last week, like they may have seen the game film. We've got to be able to spread the field. So I know it sounds like a parrot saying the same thing over and over, but
2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. Trips to the right. They'll send Miller in motion to the right, swing it out to him, catch, and he's got some room. Jumps outside, and good pursuit by the pointers as he does not pick up anything.
Well, you know, you got 8 men in the box, 3 on the left side, nobody on the right side. Got to get it to where they're not.
So bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers, and big play here for both teams. 5:35 left in the half. Panthers trail 17-14. Trips left, which is the wide side of the field. Palmer will take his drop. Looks to the right. got a man on a stop route, good throw, good catch,
Yeah.
and has enough for the first down. That was a good route.
It was, and you got them one-on-one. They've got 8 in the box. They're
That's
keeping
right.
8 in the box, so you've got man coverage on your receivers.
Got to take advantage.
If you can get the stops,
Yep.
you know, they seem to be covering pretty good on the go routes, the deeper routes, but catch them on the stops, comebacks.
Thompson back in the ball game, which
Good.
is good. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Big play there to pick up the first down.
Boy, you know, that slant we always talk about.
Twins to both sides. Hassan back in the game. Gets the handoff on the right side and hit hard.
You can't keep running the ball when you've got 8 in the box, Matt, right up the middle.
So bring up a second down and 9. There's not much there for Enoch. Yeah, I mean, they're just bringing more wing block right now. So
You got to make them respect the edge.
second down and 9 as Greenbrier will look for the play call from Coach Bertram. Palmer thrown the ball well so far tonight. And they'll get the play in with about 10 seconds on the play clock. Twins way out here to the boundary, almost to the numbers. Now they'll bring McFadden in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, dumps it across the middle. Got McFadden at the 40, the 35, down to the 30, and a good play call there. We do have a flag.
That was a phenomenal play call, Matt. Hopefully it's going to be roughing. I think it might be. Might it be roughing the passer?
It is roughing the passer.
Good.
Against the pointers. So that play will stand.
Hey, hats off to our offensive coordinator right there.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal play call.
Just faked the handoff up the middle and leaked out the tight end over the middle, and he was wide open. Jack did a good job of getting it to him. McFadden just lowered his chin into his chest and got what he could. Good pickup, and then that tack on the penalty was going to put us down inside the 15-yard line. First and 10, balls placed on the 13. Twins left, single receiver right. Palmer takes the handoff. We'll give it up the middle, and not much there.
Who is that?
That is
18?
I don't know who that is.
Check our roster.
Number 18 is, well, that's not the right. Oh, that's Cardin Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he changed numbers. I was going
They
to say
changed numbers.
Gage Williams, but Cardin changed numbers. His dad told me that the other night.
Okay.
So good to see him in there.
Yeah.
Sophomore. Second down and 8 for the Panthers. Hand it off to Blue on the right side. Lowers his head.
Oh, he's got to get out inside that block.
Yeah. Third down and about 7. Call it a long 7. Big play here for the Panthers.
Huge.
2:55 and counting here in the second quarter. Feel like they're in field goal range here, but would like to come away with 6 out of this possession. See what the coaches dial up here for third down and 7. As they'll have Twins to the right, they'll bring a man in motion from right to left. And hand it off up the middle.
We can't continue to do that.
Bring up a fourth down and 5, excuse me. Ball is on the, looks like it on the 9-yard line.
I don't understand what.
Maybe we had already decided we had 2 plays there, which looks like we will go for it. So Greenbrier will go for it here on this 4th down and 5. Trips left, single receiver right, and they are in straight man coverage here, Junk. Palmer takes his snap, looks right, nothing there. He will be flush from the pocket. We will have a hold call, and he just throws it out of bounds.
Oh, that's got to be roughing the passer. You can't throw him down out of bounds. So they're going to call holding, but not roughing the passer out of bounds.
We are at Van Buren.
That's pretty bad.
They will decline the penalty as we turned it over on downs. And I would like to see the 3 points there, John.
Yeah, I would like to see more than just up the middle 3 times. I don't.
So Van Buren will take over possession at the 9-yard line of of their own, deep into their own territory, with 1:49 left on the clock in the first half. Have to keep them off the board here, Junk. Trips right, single receiver left, Cooley on the left side. He'll take the snap. He'll take his drop. Do get a little screen out here to the right, and we hit him well at about the 11. Not much of a gain there, as they will go with some pace into their 2-minute offense.
Got to get lined up.
Both teams having some trouble getting lined up. Trips left this time to the wide side. He'll roll to his left. Got some time. Got pressure coming off the backside. Let it go deep and has a man.
I don't understand, Matt. You got it.
And he does make the catch.
They're calling it incomplete.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Was he out of bounds?
I guess, but you cannot let anybody behind you right there.
And get a break there, as they do call it incomplete. I thought he caught it.
I think he caught it. I just think he might have been out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They're saying.
3rd down and 8 for the Pointers. Huge play here, as they will force the Pointers to give the ball back with 1:15 left in the half. They bring some pressure this time off the right side. He will bounce it out. Buy some time. Hewitt with the chase. Makes him miss. Now throws it out of bounds. And a good job there by the Panther defense as they hold and force him to punt.
Great job. You got 1:06 left right here. Let's be aggressive.
You know, that was a big stop by the defense.
It was huge.
To get down there and come away with 0 points, and now to force a 3 and out.
And now we've got to go be aggressive. You're on the road, non-conference. Go get it.
I agree. Ethan Smith back deep for the Panthers. He'll have his heels on about the 45-yard line of the Pointers. So, barring a bomb of a punt here, Greenbrier will have great possession, great field position. Good snap. Does get the punt away
it's short.
Off the right side of his foot, and it will go out of bounds.
Oh, it's short.
We'll see where they mark it. And they will. There's no way that ball went out of bounds right there. There's no way.
He's saying it went out of bounds at the 30.
Yes.
It landed at the 36 or 31.
There's no way that ball went out of bounds right
So
there.
it has to go out of bounds somewhere around the 25, doesn't it?
That's awful.
That's bad.
So they will give Van Buren a great spot on the shanked punt. That ball went out of bounds at about the 20, I'd say the 24, 25-ish.
Yeah. Where it crossed over?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Greenbrier still has good field position here.
Got a minute, Matt.
59 seconds left to play in the half. Let's see what the Panthers do. Ball placed on the 34-yard line. Oh. Twins right. Single receiver left. Palmer getting chased in the backfield. Has to get rid of it. Does get it out over the middle and falls luckily to the ground. Good job of avoiding the sack, but, boy,
Yeah.
I'd like to see him throw that one to the sideline, not the middle of the field.
He has been very good at elusive in the backfield tonight.
Yeah, he's always been very good in the pocket.
He's got a lot of poise.
He's got to make those decisions quickly.
It's easy to say, too, isn't it?
It is. Cooper used to tell me the same thing.
Dad, it's real easy to sit up there and talk about it.
2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Bring a man in motion. Palmer takes his drop. Got a man out in the flats. He just got to make one man miss, and he unable to do so.
Run right into him.
As he faked himself out, I think. Picks up about 4, and Greenbrier will take a timeout. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. We're going to take a quick timeout here. This is the Greenbrier Panthers, brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107. And welcome back. 3rd down and 6. Greenbrier takes his drop, gets the ball out, and it falls incomplete as the ball was over the head of the receiver, which will bring up a 4th down for the Panthers.
All right, Matt.
Boy, there was a lot of contact before that ball got to the receiver.
Marcus was looking for a flag, and I think there's a reason why.
4th down and 6, maybe a short 7. We'll call it a long 6 for the Panthers.
Let's go get it right here.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Palmer will take his drop. Got plenty of time. Double clutches. Gets it out here to the flats. And a good catch. Great throw, and it's a good catch by Dawson McFadden. Pick up the 1st down.
Yeah. Hey, we got the 1st down. Did we call timeout?
Looks like we did call a timeout. We're going to keep it here with just 32 seconds left in the half. Well, they haven't moved the chains. What's going on?
We got the marker down here, the official marking down here.
So we'll wait to see what the call is. I didn't see a flag.
It looks like maybe against them.
We'll see what the White Hat calls here. Holding on the defense. Penalties decline. So the play will be good for the 1st down. Looks like they will mark the ball on about the 16-yard line. So 32 seconds left for the Panthers. Do you know how many timeouts we got left, John?
Man, I think we've got one.
Okay.
Does not say on the the scoreboard says we've got 2 left. But
okay.
I thought we've taken 2, but
It just wound the clock, so 32 seconds and counting.
Oh, well, we didn't call a timeout there. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was counting that.
So got to hurry a little bit here as the ball's on the 16.
Got to hurry.
Palmer takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, gets it out to almost intercepted as the ball was tipped.
We've got to be better about managing the clock here if we're not going to throw it downfield.
Had Hewitt in the flats, but just unable to get it to him. Got a hand on it. And with 14 seconds left, Greenbrier got about 2, maybe 3 plays left, depending on how they play this.
Yeah, you got 2 timeouts here, so, if you get half of it and call timeout, down in distance makes no difference really because you don't have enough.
That's right.
Enough time for it to matter.
Twins to the right, and now the defense, Van Buren will call a timeout as coach did not like what he saw over there. Big possession here, Junk, because you'd like to get some points out of this one going into the half.
For sure.
Greenbrier trails 17-14. As Van Buren able to take advantage of 2 big passing plays here in the first half. Other than that, the defense has done a really good job on the run game. I think the longest run they probably has, 5-6 yards maybe?
Yeah, I mean, they've had some good they've had the ability to run the ball at times, but yeah, you talking about Greenbrier?
Well, Van Buren.
Yeah. So they've had the ability to run the ball, but like you said, not much, not big gashes.
It's been hard sledding. Mm-hmm. So to set up here, it is 2nd and 10. Greenbrier has 2 timeouts left. Ball is on the 16-yard line. Greenbrier trails 17-14. 14 seconds to go.
I think maybe our running back might be a little banged up, our starter.
Yeah, maybe. Miller's been in pretty much his whole quarter. So Twins to the right. Now they'll move McFadden out to the right. Gets it out quick to the flats. Catches it and tackled immediately, and will lose about 3 yards, and Greenbrier will call a timeout.
Matt, you don't give yourself much of a chance if you throw them to the side. You got 14 seconds left. You got to get the ball downfield.
Second timeout for Greenbrier. We're going to take a timeout with them. This is the Greenbrier Panthers, brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
here to Van Buren as we are about to halftime.
Yeah.
8 seconds left. Greenbrier with the ball on the 16-yard line.
Just seems like we just help ourselves more trying to get downfield here.
I'm sorry, we lost 4 on that play. So ball at the 20-yard line.
Kind of got yourself backed up here with 8 seconds left.
Got time for maybe 2 plays, depending on what the play is.
You are in field goal range.
Yeah.
You should be at least.
Palmer will change the coverage up at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll send his running back in motion. Take the snap, and we do have a flag before the snap.
Now you're taking yourself out of field goal range.
And we have a false start on the Panthers. So we are moving the wrong direction at the moment. Third down and 20, or let's say 18. Ball on the 25-yard line now. So if you don't gain any yards, it'll be a 42-yard field goal attempt from here.
From the opposite hash.
But he is left-footed, so it'd be a hook lie for him, which I like. But I'll hook the ball, so I don't like to have to cut the ball to the right.
Yeah.
Trips left, single receiver to the right. Palmer takes his drop, got plenty of time, and looking downfield, lets it go into the end zone, incomplete, with 1 second left on the clock. So we will get a final play here. Had plenty of time. Offensive line did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
As they dropped 6 into coverage that time. 7 into coverage that time. And it looks like they will try the field goal here. Pressa definitely has the leg, as we've seen him kick it into the end zone.
Sure.
So he'll measure it off. Ball will be spotted at the 32, so it will be a 42-yard attempt. And we're going to call a timeout.
Ice the kicker.
Junk, you got any scores for us from around the state?
Yeah. Looks like Conway Christian just scored, so it's Atkins 17, Conway Christian 14. 14-2, Fordyce over Mill Springs. Let's see here. Joe T's 14-0. Farmington, it's Prairie Girls beating Farmington 8-6. Lake Hamilton 28, Arkadelphia 14.
Hey.
17-7, Bryant over Parkview. Harding Academy's up 12-7. I don't remember who they're playing.
CAC.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. All right, we're back here as Preza has it lined up for the final play of the half. A 42-yard field goal attempt. Snaps down, kick is up. And does it have the distance?
Yeah,
it does, and it is good.
All right, is that tied up?
That ties the ball game going into the half. Greenbrier will get the ball back after the halftime. So tie scores 17-17 and a good one here in Van Buren. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the first half here on My Country Y107.
types of strokes. We help patients return to their communities while assisting their families in adapting to their diagnosis and any impairments. When time and treatment matter, trust Baptist Health for the highest standard of care.
The changing season may mean a time for a change of tires or even an oil change. Total Tire and Automotive has the changes you need for any vehicle, from BF Goodrich to Michelin.
And welcome back. It's time once again for our Faulkner County Player of the Year. And it all starts with our first winner of the year, Player of the Week. And Matt, I know we're excited to be here in Greenbrier.
Yeah, it's always fun to come back to the hometown, and this is our 6th year to do the program of Faulkner County Player of the Year, and just excited to be here to represent our first winner for week 0 is Enoch Hassan, the running back for Greenbrier. Had a great ball game against Warren. He had 27 carries for 275 yards and 3 touchdowns. So just want to wish him congratulations.
Well, congratulations, and I know it's exciting to get into the football season underway. Big win over Warren. Tell us about the excitement of the night and kind of what you guys had felt coming in and coming out.
Yeah, it was just exciting winning, and all that work in the off season that we put in, paying off. And we were coming in. We knew they were a tough team, and we knew that they were going to be explosive. They had some playmakers, some good wide receivers, and pretty good defense. So we were going to have to just show up and be focused, locked in the whole week. And we were able to go out there, accomplish, and it was a tight game at the end, but we came out with a victory. And we were excited to get the season started off like that and just to set the tone for the rest of the year.
Absolutely, and setting the tone for the year, a year that it probably feels good to be back amongst the familiar foes. I mean, you haven't necessarily grown up playing these guys, but maybe in other levels have. And so it's exciting to get back in that 5A West. Tell us a little bit about how that feels to be back in, quote, familiar territory.
Yeah, it does, because in 6A, we didn't, it was just different, because we didn't so much know the teams. It was harder to game plan. But now that we're back in 5A, we've been playing against these teams for a while. Everything goes smoother. When I was in junior high, middle school, I was playing against teams like that. So it's more familiar to me than 6A was. So yeah, it's easier in general. So.
Well, Coach Tribble, I know is excited to be continuing now the 17th year, I think it is, that you were here at Greenbrier. Tell us a little bit about what this young man means to this football team this season.
Well, Enoch's got a great work ethic, and it's contagious. He just has a passion for the game and a passion for getting better and a passion for his teammates, and you need those guys. They just create energy. They create a vision for other players of what we can become, and Enoch is a leader in that just because of his nature and his love for the game and his love to get better every day.
We talk about getting better each day. As we alluded to with him, it's good to be back in the 5A West. I know with some familiar foes and a place that you feel at home.
Right. We're glad to be back playing the guys that we played for, for 14 years, and so that is exciting, and it's a comfort zone a little bit, just knowing people a little better than we did in the other league. But it is exciting, and it's just exciting to be back in the middle of the season, or in the beginning of the season, and know we're in the middle of it, and there's no stopping now. So we're just excited to be going and for our team to get better every week.
Well, Matt, again, a great way to kick off this season, and I know that we are excited again to partner up with American Safeguard Insurance and First Security Bank to bring this recognition to these kids.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without our sponsors, First Security Bank and American Safeguard Insurance. American Safeguard has been with us from the inception, and First Security with us now for the last 3 years. So excited about both of them being a part of this, and just being able to recognize great young men like Enoch Isan.
Well, it's exciting to see where this is going to take us. We've got another 9 weeks of the season, 10 weeks of the season here still ahead, and excited to bring the action to you here. And once again, it's the Faulkner County Player of the Year. It all starts this week with the Faulkner County Player of the Week as we get ready to get towards that final end zone at the end of the season. Be sure to stay with us all season long here on Cat Country, 98.9 and 92.5, 92.7 Jack FM, and My Country Y107.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your health care needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway. At Conway Regional, we are not just growing, we're growing together.
Hey, Greenbrier fans, ready to stay connected with the best internet in town? TCW Fiber is your local choice for blazing fast internet, keeping you in the game no matter where life takes you. You need to stream the Panthers game, finish that homework, or just unwind with your favorite shows? TCW Fiber delivers speed, reliability, and service that's as strong as our Greenbrier pride. As a proud supporter of Greenbrier High School football, we're dedicated to keeping our community connected on and off the field. Whether you're cheering from the stands or catching the highlights at home, TCW Fiber keeps you in the loop. So gear up, Greenbrier. Make the winning choice with TCW Fiber, your hometown internet provider. Proudly supporting our Panthers. Visit us at tcworks.com to learn more. TCW Fiber, proudly powering Greenbrier, one connection at a time. Go Panthers!
The Huddle House in Greenbrier is Greenbrier Panther proud. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just showing your Panther pride, the Huddle House is ready to help you celebrate with breakfast all day or any one of our other great meals that make pregame, postgame, or any other time a great time together at the Huddle House. The Huddle House is open till 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday nights until 10 the rest of the week. It's the perfect way to enjoy the spirit of Greenbrier. The Huddle House, Highway 65 in the heart of Greenbrier. Go Panthers!
Hey sports fans, it's time for high school football. The stadium lights, the band playing, the roar of the crowd, all the things that make Friday nights in Arkansas so special. I'm Scott Swartz with Centennial Bank, and we love being a part of what makes Faulkner County great. That is one of the reasons we are proud to bring you football on Y107 this season. This partnership is another example of the way Centennial Bank takes pride in making great things happen in our community, improving lives and establishing long-term relationships in the place that we call home. Centennial Bank, your community partner, member FDIC. Need extra space? Robert Storage has you covered. With over 20 years of business, they're your trusted storage solution in Greenbrier and Guy. Whether you need a 5x10 for those extra boxes or a large enclosed unit for your boat or RV, they've got the perfect fit. Also, mention this ad to unlock a special offer. Visit Robert Storage online at robertstorage.com or call 501-581-1013. Robert Storage, making storage easy for over 2 decades.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, Ref! That's simple human sense.
Call the Ferris Agency in Conway today at 501-329-1221 for all of your insurance needs.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
The Rogers Group of Arkansas is building communities from the ground up. The Rogers Group Greenbrier Quarry and Asphalt Plant on Highway 65 North plays a major role in keeping our local infrastructure strong and safe. From paving Highway 65, I-40, county roads and city streets to community outreach projects and multiple commercial projects in the area over the years, Rogers Group is deeply committed to the communities in which we're located. Rogers Group crews and locations are employed by people right here in our community. Moms and dads with kids at our schools, athletic programs, and churches, providing good paying jobs and work-life balance unmatched in the industry. Rogers Group not only supports Panther sports, but our fans too. For more information, visit RogersGroupInc.com. The Rogers Group of Arkansas, building communities from the ground up.
Football season is back. It's time for the First Security Bank, Chris Crane Hyundai, and Greenbrier Panther Network broadcast of Greenbrier Panthers sports on My Country Y107.
I love Friday nights when you're looking for a win and Saturday morning when you found one. Yeah.
Join Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins as we follow the Greenbrier Panthers all season long under the direction of head coach Randy Tribble.
Welcome to Friday Night Football.
My Country Y107 Sports is brought to you in part by First Security Bank, Chris Crane Hyundai, Genesis of Conway, Roberts Storage, Collier Roofing, Leslie Heating and Air, The Huddle House, Haynes Ace Hardware, Wilcox Funeral Home, American Safeguard Insurance, The Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Bleacher Bling, Conway Regional Health, TCW Fiber, Conway Trophy and Awards, UACCM, Daisy a Day, and Tires for Less. The First Security Bank, Chris Crane Hyundai, and Greenbrier Panther Network broadcast of Greenbrier Panther football. Exclusively on My Country Y107. It's time for the halftime report. Let's go back to the press box with Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins.
And welcome back here into the booth at halftime. Great ball game so far as Greenbrier and Van Buren Pointers are knotted up at the half, 17-17. And Junk, it's been an exciting ball game so far.
It's been back and forth. You know, they come down, look like they're driving with ease. We're able to hold them. They get three. We get a great return.
Yep.
Down to the 31-yard line. We punch it in. We go up 7-3. Then we get a turnover.
Right.
Number one key of the game, if you will remember.
Sure.
Then we punch that in. We're up 14-3 in the first quarter. It's looking like, hey, we're going to coast through this thing. And here we are, 17-7 at the half.
Yeah, Van Buren did a good job of answering in that second quarter, really off of two big pass plays. And, you know, we've talked about it here at the break, and we feel like that if we're able to minimize those pass plays and make them put a drive together, it's going to be really hard for them to do.
Well, and a lot of that's going to rely on our offense keeping the defense off the field. You know, 3 and outs have hurt us. Short drives have hurt us. You know, this offense, it's like the tale of two teams. You know, at times we look like that offense in the first game of the season, and at times we look like last week where we kind of get stale.
Yeah.
You know, when we're able to spread the ball out a little bit, make them, you know, they're putting 8 in the box every play.
Sure.
So I'm not saying you give up the run, but when you make them respect more than just inside the tackles, and then it opens everything up. And when we've been able to do that tonight, we've had success.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great band performance here by Van Buren.
Right. They've got a gong, Matt.
Yes, they do. They have a gong, and as me and Junk alluded to, probably a reason that neither me or you were the gong guy.
We figured out we'd probably tear something up. Hey, hats off to our Greenbrier media team.
Absolutely.
You know, if it wasn't for Bella Carter, my phone would probably be dead right now. She has come through for us tonight.
She's always got the answers.
Yeah,
she does.
Got everything set up. You know, Miss Megan is at home. She is not officially on maternity leave, but she's
taking it easy.
Taking it easy,
Yeah.
you know.
The long road trips are a little bit tough.
Right. So Bella's in charge here, and she's getting it done.
She is doing a fantastic job, as well as our cameraman over here.
That's right.
He's having to hang in here and dodge me jumping around the booth like a madman.
He's a little chatty. We talk about him talking a little too much.
Well, Junk, do you have some stats for the first half?
I do. Not a whole lot of stats. 155 yards for the Panthers on offense, and then 216 for the Pointers. Quarterback Jack Palmer is 9 for 16 with 90 yards in the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Great job there for the Panther quarterback. Enoch Hassan, limited time so far in the first half, but he's got 8 carries for 27 yards, 1 touchdown. McFadden, 2 big catches, 40 yards right there for McFadden. Thompson, Lucas Thompson, 1 catch for 20 yards and a touchdown, and he's had some good returns.
Absolutely. And good job by the Panther defense. You know, like we said, other than the 2 big plays, they've really limited this Van Buren offense. You said they had 216 yards?
Yeah.
I bet 2 of those were.
Oh, I bet 85 yards of that were on 2 plays.
Yeah, so really good job defensively other than the 2 plays. Just like we said, if we limit them to those big plays and keep everything in front of us, make them drive the ball down the field, I feel like we got a good chance to win this ball game.
I agree, Matt. I agree 100%.
Well, we got about 47 seconds left unless they put the proverbial 3 minutes back on the 20.
I never know if we're in that 3-minute period or if we're getting to the 3-minute period.
Right, but we're going to take a quick break nonetheless and hit some of our sponsors, and then we'll come back. We'll hopefully have some second-half football for you. This is the Greenbrier Panthers brought to you on My Country Y107.
Roundabout Pools is your local full-service pool company, licensed and insured and specializing in custom vinyl liner pool installation, lining replacements, and repair. Full-service pool cleaning and repair. And Roundabout Pools also offers pool chemical delivery. Roundabout Pools is proud to be a premier Doughboy above-ground pool dealer and installer. Roundabout Pools makes your backyard the best. RoundaboutPools.com or call 501-679-5265 for Roundabout Pools.
Tires for Less at 110 Highway 65 South in Greenbrier is a staple in the Greenbrier business community. Tires for Less offers full service for tires, wheels, and vehicle maintenance. Tires for Less offers local pickup and delivery for teachers and businesses. Tires for Less is a local family-owned business, and Kyle Hillis bought the business from his dad in 2019, but Tires for Less as a business has been around since the late 80s. Give Tires for Less a call or stop by today, 501-679-5161. Go Panthers!
Attention all Greenbrier Panther fans. Are you ready to show off your school spirit and style? Look no further than Bleacher Bling Custom Apparel and Boutique, your one-stop shop for all things trendy and Panther proud. Whether it's screen printing, vinyl design, sublimation, or elegant embroidery, Bleacher Bling has got you.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
You're listening to the First Security Bank broadcast of Greenbrier Panther Sports on My Country Y107.
And onside kick here to start the second half.
Close.
And really close. Good job by Chandler Sanders to come up with that football. As they decided after the two kickoffs we returned, almost one into deep into their territory and the other to midfield, they would try something a little bit different.
I like the what do you call it? I'm losing my mind here. The
aggressiveness.
The field position. Man, I think I've had a stroke. I don't know.
Hang in there, partner. All right, Greenbrier will take the field offensively for the first time here in the second half. Tie ball game, if you're just now joining us, 17-17 is your score. Good first half action.
Well, we need to come out in the second half and just punch them in the mouth.
We'll start out with a stack twins to the left side. They'll take it, get it out quickly to the receiver, and had a knee down when he caught it, and twice Jack's got that ball out low. Mm-hmm. One of them bounced, and this one had to go down and put a knee on the ground to catch it. So it'll be a loss of 2 starting out here for the Panthers.
You know, if we can kind of remove the shoot yourself in the foot, you know, a lot of times it's penalties.
Yeah.
But this game, it's not been so much penalties, just not quite getting it.
Just mistakes.
Yep.
Empty backfield for Palmer. Now he'll bring Miller in the backfield with him. They'll hand it to him, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, rolls forward for a gain of about 4. Just not much there for our running backs right now.
No, you know, they're stacking 8 in the box there, Matt. There's not going to be much there unless we're able to gash them outside or downfield one. You got to make them respect it.
So 3rd down and 9 as the ball's placed on the 44-yard line of the Panthers. Great field position to start the second half if they can take advantage and get a first down here. Twins to the left, single receiver right. Miller to the left of Palmer. And we snap it. He was not ready for it, and he'll just have to fall on it.
Yeah, Matt, that's not how you want to start the second half. Really backs you up there.
Well, we saw that. It was last week. Snapped it twice when Palmer wasn't ready for the ball. Luckily, both times last week it hit him in the stomach.
Right.
And didn't lose yardage. This time it gets by him, and big loss on the play.
Well, you know, you look at you're starting the second half with the ball, and then you just turn it, you know, give it right back to him. So need a big defensive stance here.
Good snap. Kick is away. Good high kick. And fair catch called for, and he will catch it at about the 27-yard line.
Don't know what the penalty is.
Where is the flag?
It's right down here.
So there's a flag on this side of the 50. We'll see what the call is as the White Hat gets ready to report. Illegal formation on the kicking team. It will be declined. So first down for the Pointers. So no harm there on the illegal formation. So Van Buren with a chance to take the lead in this ball game as they will receive the ball for the first time in the second half. Greenbrier 3 and out on their first possession and just did not look ready to play.
No, we didn't.
Williford will send a man in motion from left to right. He'll take the snap, gets it out to the flats quickly, and makes a man miss in the flats. And again, Junk.
Just poor tackling.
Got to break down and make a tackle. You make a tackle there, he loses 5. Instead, he picks up 15.
That's right.
Those are the little things we were talking about.
Fundamentals.
Yeah. First down, Van Buren, ball placed on the 41-yard line. Cooley down here to the numbers against his home sideline. They'll bring a man in motion across from right to left. Give the handoff to Keller up the middle. He'll try to bounce it outside, and nothing there as the Panther defense swarms him. He does pick up about 3.
Yeah, he did a good job of just getting that extra couple yards after he was met there. He's a big back.
He is. 2nd down and 7 for the Pointers.
Just feels like they've got momentum on their side right now, Matt. 42-7 Conway up at the half right now.
Oof. Williford hands it off again to Keller. This time met in the
Great
backfield,
job,
and that is Chandler Sanders.
You know, we talked about it first half. He's the kind of player that he's going to make a lot of plays, but at every game he gives you a couple of extraordinary plays.
Yeah. That was a good one as he gets him in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Bring up a 3rd down and a long 7, short 8 here. Ball is placed on the, looks like the 43, 44-yard line. Twins to both sides for Van Buren.
Big 3rd down right here, Matt.
Sophomore quarterback calls for the snap. We'll take his drop. We bring some pressure off the edge. They do a good job picking it up. And now we'll tackle him. Almost gets the 1st down, depending on the spot.
He's short.
And we got held again there, Junk. I mean, I don't understand.
Why would you move the change right there? Holy cow, what a –
Well, that's a terrible spot,
Boy, that
number
was
one.
a terrible spot, and then they just gave him the 1st down. That blows my mind. He was at least a yard short.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for Van Buren, ball on the 49-yard line of the Panthers.
That's laziness on the officials.
He'll take the snap, hands it off to Keller, runs hard over the left side, runs over a linebacker to pick up about 5 on that 1st down play.
That was bad officiating right there.
And defense is just on their heels right now catching. You know, they're getting the push and we're catching. We're not being aggressive and firing off, and going to have to do something to get some momentum. Twins to the left, single receiver right. So they'll roll their coverage. Now they'll back off as Van Buren changes the play. Fluorescent shoes are split up this time. One left, one right. They will hand it off the middle to Keller, fighting hard.
We're getting beat up front.
Yeah, they're definitely winning on the line of scrimmage right now.
Now, I will say we're trying to battle 5 with 3. I really like it when we go down to a forefront when they're just trying to man us up front.
So 1st and 10 for the Pointers, ball in Greenbrier territory at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. Twins to both sides for Williford. Running back to his right. Now they'll bring Cooley in motion. A little toss sweep to him on the right side. Miss a tackle in the backfield again, and he will run out of bounds for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, right there, Parker Roberts. He kind of just dove because he really didn't have an angle.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything he could do right there. Fortunately, we were able to get him out of bounds there.
2nd down and 6.
You kind of hope you do the bend, don't break right here.
6:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Twins to both sides for Williford. He fakes the handoff, gets it out quick to Wilcox out here in the flats. Good job by James, but can't hold on to him and misses the tackle, and I think we're going to get a face mask.
Well, if you're going to grab the face mask, you at least got to get him down.
Well, I tell you, our tackling has been poor tonight.
Yeah, we got to be better than that.
He's a big, strong kid. But
you can't tackle high.
You can't. That's it. If you know that, you can't tackle him at the shoulder pads. And it will be a face mask against Greenbrier. So big play turns into a bigger play.
So that's added on?
Yeah. Sure is.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because it's a personal foul.
Mm-hmm. So it will be 1st and goal for the Pointers as they mark the ball just inside the 10-yard line, and a chance for them to go in here and take the lead in this 3rd quarter.
Well, now we've gone down to a forefront. I like that.
Williford takes his drop, gets some pressure. We'll get him.
That's a hold.
He tackled him. Literally tackled him.
And they will not call it.
And ball falls incomplete.
This white hat has just not been watching the football game tonight.
He's not. They literally tackled our defensive guard or defensive tackle in the backfield.
In the backfield. You know, sometimes I don't know what they're watching.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it. You can call a hold every play, But when it's obvious and blatant right in front of the play, you have to throw the flag.
And if you don't, then why are you throwing it when you do?
Yeah.
That's my deal. Why are you deciding to throw it when you do throw it?
We'll have a stoppage of play here, as they will reset the ball. 2nd down and goal for the Pointers. Twins to both sides. Williford will send Cooley in motion. Give it to Keller up middle and hit in the backfield. Good job by the Panthers.
Great job there by 47. Who is that?
That's Quattlebaum.
Yeah.
Coming off the backside, making a big play for a loss of 1.
So that makes it 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 11 or the 10, whichever way you want to put it. So 3rd and go as they mark the ball at the 10, although he was tackled at the 11. Empty backfield for the Pointers.
Unreal.
Trips to the right, Twins left. Gets it out quickly, and oh my goodness, if Hewitt would have had his head around, that one could have gone for 6 the other way.
Put it in his face, man.
He did. And he was in coverage, and I mean, the quarterback let it go so quickly, didn't really have time to look inside. Almost hit him right in the face, but falls incomplete.
Yeah.
So good hold by the defense.
Great hold. You force a little bit of an awkward angle of a field goal here. Left hash kicking kind of across, or I guess away from the body.
Yep. Ball will be spotted at about the 17, so 27-yard field goal. Good snap. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is good.
Yeah, that's a good kick.
As the Pointers will retake the lead, 20-17, but good job by the defense to bend but not break.
That's right.
As they will fall down 20-17 with 5:38 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more Panther football here on My Country, Y107.
What is better mean to you?
The University
Maybe
of
it's better
Arkansas
services.
Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled high school student, you may enjoy the benefits of free or reduced tuition and fees while getting a head start on your degree. UACCM is committed to elevating your horizons. For more information, contact our admissions office today at 501-977-2000 or go to uaccm.edu.
Van Buren, as we got a good ball game here on Friday night. Beautiful weather outside, about 72 degrees. Nice little breeze blowing. 5:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Van Buren leads by 3. This time they kick it downfield. We'll take it at the 20, bring it up over the 30. Got some room, 35, and is corralled down at the 40. As we got a lot of action after the whistle.
Well, we do.
And still no flag.
No flags. I think we're getting popcorn at the concession stand.
So Greenbrier will take over at their own 39-yard line. So Greenbrier's had great starting field position all night.
Yeah.
Got to take advantage of it. I mean, literally, you're basically a first down away from being on their side of the field here.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right.
Greenbrier will send their offensive unit out with their trigger man, Jack Palmer. Simmons will be down here to the boundary side along with Salter Mahan. Trips to the left as it will be an empty backfield for Palmer. Now he'll bring Mahan in motion. Calls for the snap, gets it out to him quickly. Good blocking out there as he's got some room. Hit immediately and will fall forward for a gain of about 5. Good blocking out there by the wide receivers.
Good job blocking. Hey, that's a 5-yard gain on first down. That's what we've got to have. Eliminate the mistakes, eliminate the negative plays.
Get ahead of the sticks.
Just get ahead of the sticks.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Ball on the 44-yard line. This time it will be Twins left, single receiver to the right. Now they'll bring a man in motion left to right. He'll set up in the backfield. Hand it off to him on the right side. He's got some room and a good tackle, but he will have enough for the first down. That was a carry by Lucas Thompson.
Good job. That's a good play call. You know, you make them. You spread the line of scrimmage there. You get a lead blocker in when you bring two in the backfield.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball at midfield. Stack Twins to the left. He'll take the handoff, hand it up the middle, and just nothing there.
No.
And hadn't been all night. 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. And that big man playing nose guard has not allowed much up the middle tonight.
No.
He's been a force.
And their linebackers have filled very well.
They have.
But that's what they're doing. I mean, like I said, they're keeping 8 in the box there, and they're going to fill.
Gets it out quickly in the flats again. This time he's down to the 40, makes a man miss, gets down to about the 35, and a good play for the Panthers.
You know, we've had a couple of times where the ball hadn't quite got there, but when it has, that has been there.
It has.
But, you know, you got man coverage over there.
So good job by Mahan. That was a little bit low, too. He went down, scooped it up, and made a good cut to pick up good yardage. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball will be placed on the 40-yard line of the Pointers. 3:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Panthers trail 20-17. They'll bring pressure off the side. Now Palmer will check out of it. Send a man in motion, empty backfield. Take his drop. Lets it go over the middle. Got his man down at the 5. Great catch right there.
Let me tell you, Jack did a great job of seeing that.
And letting it go.
Anticipating it and trusting his arm.
He did.
Trusting his arm. And that, you know, that's the confidence he needs.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have a flag down. Oh, my gosh, there's no way. Ineligible receiver downfield, and he literally let that go within 2 seconds.
Yeah, these guys are bad. Yeah, there's no way we had a man 5 yards downfield.
No way. So 1st and 15 will negate a big play for the Panthers as they had it inside the 5-yard line.
I wish they were graded like they are in.
Yeah, they're not.
No.
They're lucky to find enough to call them.
That's the problem.
Takes his drop. Got a man down the sideline. He's wide open and just overthrows him. Another flag on the field.
Where at?
Right here on the sideline again. The one that their team is in his ear.
Well, this time they said this was what happened.
And had a man there. Jack just overthrew him just a little bit.
Does that sound good, Coach? You like that? He's literally over there asking him, what do you want?
Let's go. Let's play football. Illegal motion.
Where? Where was the illegal motion?
So they'll move it back another 5 yards, bring up a 1st and 20. So Greenbrier moving the wrong direction as they go with twins to both sides. Running back to the right of Palmer. He'll take his drop. Now he'll be flushed out of the pocket. Makes a man miss. Another man miss.
Go upfield.
Now he's got some room on the left side. He's to the 45 and runs out of bounds.
That's a good game. It's a good game. He did a good job of, we talk about him being elusive back there. He saw that there was some room there, and we got some yardage.
2nd down and 13 for the Panthers. Palmer calls for the snap. We'll hand it off on the left side. Miller bounces it outside, running the ball hard. We'll pick up about 5.
We've got to throw the football. That was a good game there, but, man, we're so far back, man.
It's tough when you're behind the sticks. 3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers. Ball will be placed on about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line.
Get 5 of it right here at least, and then you got 4 plays.
We'll see what the offense draws up here for this 3rd down play call. 2:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Trips to the wide side of the field for the Panthers. Palmer will fake the handoff. Looking left. Now he gets it across the middle. Got his man. Hit immediately at the 10. And that was helmet-to-helmet contact.
Yeah, also, our quarterback got hit late.
No flags.
No flags. These guys are in la-la land. Our back's asking that white hat, are you going to make a call here?
A big throw, big catch for the Panthers.
Big first down, Matt.
Yes, sir. We were way behind the sticks on a 1st and 20 and able to fight through it and get the first down. Fake the handoff, roll to his right. He's got room to run. He lets it go. Good catch and good throw. That's down to Marcus Simpson inside the 5.
Yeah, good catch right there. Hey, Jack did a great job of just
stretching
sneaking
it
that
out.
thing in there.
Yeah. 2nd down and 8. Pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. And we got a man down. Looks like.
Is it us or them?
It looks like it's can't see a
Looks
number.
like it's us. Our people are coming over.
Yeah, he's coming off on his own power.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Good.
I can't tell what number
That's
that is.
Thompson. I think he's just beat up. I mean, he is taking some shots tonight.
He sure has. Able to jog off gingerly.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 2. The ball is on the 5-yard line. I'm sorry, the 4-yard line. So good chance for the Panthers to take the lead back in this ball game if they can punch this in. 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
What did you say down distance?
It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
On the 4. Van Buren leads 20-17. As there was an official timeout on the field, as they'll call both teams back out now. And, boy, that is a big old nose guard for them.
He's big.
Just now getting a different side view. He can take up some room there in the middle.
Bet he wears out a buffet. What do you think?
2 running backs in the backfield for the Panthers, Hewitt being one of them. They'll bring a man of motion across the formation. They'll hand it to Hewitt on the right side. Penetration in the backfield, and he is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what would be good right here? That little tunnel screen we've been running over the left side.
Yeah, or I'd like to see that jumbo package every once in a while,
Yeah.
especially down here towards the goal line. Let him follow Parker. And if you get Parker and Hewitt going north and south, I don't think you're going to stop them for 2 yards. Parker Roberts in the backfield now behind his offensive line. Palmer takes a snap, hands it to him, hitting the backfield, and will be stopped for no gain.
You got to be
too predictable.
Too predictable, yep.
So brings up a 4th and about 3 now as the Panthers lose a yard on that one. And it looks like they will be going for this. What do you think the call here, Junk?
I mean, I'd like to see us get it out in space. You know, I think they're going to let it run down.
Yeah, looks like it.
I would like to see us get it out in space. You know, I think when we play bunched up, we're not having much success.
So that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have 4th quarter action as Greenbrier will face a 4th and 3 in this close ball game. This is Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins bringing you the Greenbrier Panthers, brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton is a great place to start. You can earn the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree before transferring to a 4-year university. If you're a concurrently enrolled high school student, you may enjoy the benefits of free or reduced tuition and fees while getting a head start on your degree. UACCM is committed to elevating your horizons. For more information, contact our admissions office today at 501-977-2000 or go to uaccm.edu.
Going into the 4th quarter, 20-17, Greenbrier facing a 4th down and 3. Ball will be placed on the 5-yard line. They'll have to get to the 2 to get the first down. Of course, they could elect to kick the field goal to tie this thing up, but it looks like they will send their offense back out onto the field.
I'd like to see us be aggressive right here, Matt. A high percentage play with confidence.
4th down, and they'll send a man in motion from right to left. He'll take the snap. Fake the handoff. Got a man over the middle, and Hewitt unable to haul it in, and they will hold on 4th down.
See, I like that on 3rd down. You know what I mean? But it's easy to.
So good job by the Van Buren defense as they hold inside the 5-yard line and turn the Panthers over on downs. And that's twice inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers unable to come away with points. So deep in their own territory, Van Buren will take over. Twins to both sides. We'll take the snap, hand off to Keller up the middle, and lowers his shoulder and picks up a good gain there on 1st down. That's just getting whipped.
They're blowing us back right there on the line of scrimmage. We've got to be bigger up front. Good tackle there by Chandler.
2nd down and 5 as they'll send trips to the right, and Cooley will be out left by himself on the numbers. They'll drop into a 4-man front now as Matheny bumps down, and they will change the play. Gets a snap. Ball's on the ground.
Got it.
Looks like Greenbrier's got the football. And they do. Big turnover there.
Hey, we always talk about it.
Turnovers.
Well, but who got it? 21.
Was it 21?
Yep.
Love it. So huge turnover for the Panthers.
That was very costly for the Pointers. Let me tell you. Great break for the Panthers. We've got to punch it in right here. And then that gives us a little momentum. Defense come out and make a stand. But, hey, you got the ball 1st and goal in the 7. You got to punch it in. And if you don't deserve to be in the game.
Very much agree. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 7 for the Panthers. Ball in the middle of the field as they will break the huddle. Eventually.
We better hurry. We got 15 seconds left.
They'll send them out with 12 seconds left on the play clock.
We're not going to be able to get this off. We don't hurry.
Greenbrier lines up quickly. And Palmer calls for the snap. He will hand it off. Makes a man miss in the backfield. Lowers his shoulder. Gets down to about the 4.
See, I just don't think we're giving ourselves a chance if we're not going to try to get the big play on, before 4th down. Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't know. 2nd down and 5 here inside the 2nd down and go. Ball is just inside the 5, not quite to the 4. Greenbrier trying to decide what they're going to do here. As now they'll send Twins to the left side, open field to the boundary. Bring a man in motion from right to left. And he was offsides.
He was offsides.
And knocks his way through. Touchdown Panthers. Did they not call that offside?
No, they didn't.
Holy moly, man.
He was in our backfield before the ball was snapped.
So a great job, great run there. Wasn't much there. Just kind of slithered through a hole and found his way into the end zone.
Got out wide there.
So Panthers retake the lead after the big, costly turnover by the Pointers deep in their own territory. Snap is down, kick is up and through, and Greenbrier leads this one by a score of 24-20 with 10:28 to play. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the remainder of the 4th quarter of your Greenbrier Panthers on My Country, Y107.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Haynes Ace Hardware is the helpful place for all of your home repair issues, plumbing, electrical, and so much more, and professional advice and direction. Haynes is much more personal than a YouTube video or other online source that can address the specifics of your problem. At Haynes Ace Hardware, you'll find professionals ready to make sure you have the right tools and supplies you need to keep from having to call the home warranty company out to fix your whoops. Haynes Ace Hardware, the helpful place on Morningside Drive in Conway.
You're listening to the First Security Bank broadcast of Greenbrier Panther Sports on My Country Y107.
And welcome back to Pointer Stadium as we get ready for the remainder of this ball game. And McJunkins, it's been a good one, my man.
Hey, proud of our guys hanging in there.
Keep fighting hard.
We just said we punch this in, gives us a little confidence on defense. Go down there and get a stop.
Prescott gets ready to boot this one away. He's been kicking the ball well tonight. Like to see this one go into the end zone. You definitely don't want to let Zero have a chance to return this. Good high kick, and he will have it at the 10-yard line. Bring it up over the 20. He's got some room, and we got a flag down.
But that's not Zero, is it? No, that's 2.
That 2?
Yeah, the only way I can tell is Zero does not have the shoes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's not the fluorescent green.
You got to think that's coming back.
Does get a good return out to the 41, but we'll see what the flag is on. Holding on the return team, so that one will come back from the spot of the foul. So that will move them inside the 20.
Van Buren their fan base did not appreciate that call.
I think they said what we've been saying all along up here.
I kind of want to yell back. Are you kidding me? You guys have been getting it your way all night. Maybe we're just homers, Matt.
Probably so. Twins to both sides for the Pointers. Williford in the backfield. Keller to the right. He will hand it off up the middle. Keller's got a hole and breaks a tackle up over the 25 and will be stopped right there, but good gain on first down.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pulling guards. They're getting some holes there. We've got to just got to play a little tougher up front.
2nd down and 2 for the Pointers. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Another turnover would be okay.
That'd be great by me. Twins to both sides. Sophomore quarterback has done a good job for the Pointers tonight. He will take his drop, looks across the middle, got all day to throw. Now he'll be flushed out, gives chase, but he has enough to pick up the first down.
We've done a really good job of covering the receivers. He has scrambled and ran more than he's thrown it, has he not?
He's done a good job back there. I mean, he's not seeing much downfield.
No.
Just keeping the play alive and picking it up with his feet.
But our D-backs have done a good job of forcing him to run it.
So first down for the Pointers, ball on the 33-yard line. As we look to bring pressure up the middle, and he gets it out just in time and unable to hold on to it as Parker Roberts was fixing to welcome him to the turf in a hurry.
Yep. Yeah, that was a big-time play right there by Roberts.
He just came through untouched.
He did.
So 2nd down and 10. They will send trips to the wide side of the field. Single receiver down here to the boundary. Williford takes a snap, hands it off to Keller up the middle. We clog it up pretty good, but he sneaks through for a pickup of about 6.
Yeah. What a bomb. Looks like he lost his hat.
Lost his lid.
On the tackle there. Hey, it gets us here 3rd down. Big 3rd down right here.
3rd down and 4 for the Pointers. As
we don't have anybody up front right now.
And we had too many men on the field. And we get timeout just in time. So we're going to keep it right here. So this will be a 30-second timeout, I'm sure.
That was going to be a pretty easy first down.
Yes, it would. It's not the way you want to give a first down on 3rd and 4.
No. Hey, that's okay. You get 3 timeouts. Use them when you need them.
Sure.
They don't do you any good if you save them.
Take them home with you.
That's right.
So it's been a heck of a ball game here. If you're just now joining us, Greenbrier leads 24-20 with 9:20 left in the game. Van Buren faces a 3rd down and 4 from their own 39-yard line.
Matt, I got to be honest with you. I like it when we bring pressure, and you saw just 2 plays ago, force him to throw it quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah. Good things happen.
That's right. And with the way we have covered downfield, I think we can afford to bring it. I like. I just like it when we get Roberts or Hewitt, somebody back there.
So Van Buren will send trips to the left. They'll have a single receiver down here to the boundary and Keller to his left. They will hand it off to Keller, and not much there, as they will be faced with a 4th down as he only picks up 1.
Yeah, they're going to have a 4th and 3, Matt.
Yeah.
And on their own 40, so it's going to be
it's a big call here for Coach
call.
Henry. So it will be a 4th and 3 as they send the punt unit on. I would watch for a fake here.
Yeah, I'd watch for a fake too, but let me tell you, Matt, great hold by the defensive.
And we don't get the guy off the field, and that's going to be a flag.
I don't think they threw it.
Did they not?
No. Do they not have to give us time to get off?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, because they brought people on.
Yeah.
If they bring people on, we have to get.
But the official's supposed to go cover the ball
Right.
until we get off the field,
Right.
which didn't happen. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And is there a flag, or what are we doing here?
Nope.
They haven't waved the change yet. So now they will move the flags as the Van Buren faithful saw everything that we saw.
So they should have thrown the flag based on how they did it, but before that they should have covered the ball.
That's right. And it happened last week in the Arkansas game,
right?
Where we made a late substitution, and once you do that offensively, you have to give the defense a chance to do the same.
Right.
So it will be 1st and 10. Big hold for the Panther defense. If we can use some clock here and go down and score, you feel like you have control of this ball game. And we've got a flag now on the Van Buren sideline.
Probably a sideline warning.
It is a sideline warning.
That's a warning. That's a personal foul warning.
That's
what that is.
Coach, if you don't get out of my face,
Yeah.
the next one's going to be on you.
That's right.
So the Van Buren faithful come to their feet as it gets them fired up. Palmer takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got some room up over the 45, tackled at the 47.
They keep jumping on him. Hey, you feel like right now, Matt, we got some momentum on your side.
They do.
Those plays that weren't working, starting to get a little movement up front because, your offense is feeling like they've got a little spunk.
Juice. Good job by Cardin Blue there on the run. First down, picks up a first down. Moves the ball out to the 47 of the Panthers.
Boy, Bryant's putting it on Parkview 30-10.
Wow. Palmer will move Blue to his left, trips to the right. Now they'll bring a man in motion. 2 running backs now in the backfield for the Panthers. Fake the handoff, avoids the sack, throws it on a little wheel route, got his man.
Oh,
that's
you got to throw a flag on that.
Here comes the flag.
Oh, he's hurting too. I'd throw him out of the game for that, man. You got to.
And we got a man down as he was hit 2 yards into their sideline. And he is in some pain.
Yep, he is.
So it will be an unsportsmanlike conduct hit on Van Buren, which will move the Greenbrier Panthers deep into their territory.
It's funny that the fans are upset with the officials on that.
Yeah, I don't know how you could not
you
call that.
You look at Mo Henry, and he is chewing the player.
Yeah. So we're going to step away while we tend to the player right here. This is the Greenbrier Panther broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107. And that's Lucas. As they mark off the penalty, it'll take the Panthers into the 39-yard line of the Pointers, and coaches of Van Buren are still coaching this kid up on the late hit over here on the sideline.
Yeah. It wasn't like a vicious.
It wasn't intentional.
I don't think he meant to like cause pain.
Yeah, it was just. It was just late.
Yeah, but it was almost ejectable again.
Palmer will take the snap, fake the handoff, got his man on the slant. That's Marcus Simpson's.
Yeah, that's another one.
Tackling him by the neck, and another flag comes out.
And again, the fans are upset, but he almost took his helmet off.
There's 3 flags, so I don't think anybody was surprised by the call besides Van Buren. This is pretty comical.
It is comical.
I'm going to have to open this window here in
Yeah,
just a second.
let y'all hear it.
They call a face mask, which I don't know that it was a face mask.
I don't either. It was definitely
hands to the helmet.
Yes.
And that will be a timeout for Van Buren as they want to catch some composure right here as Coach Henry wants to call his troops over here and talk to them a little bit. So 2 big 15-yard penalties, takes the ball all the way down to the 18-yard line of the Pointers. And Greenbrier, Junk, with a chance right here, if they can finish off this drive, to take complete control of this game.
Absolutely. You figure you score right here, you make it tough on them.
You really put them behind the 8 balls, they'll go down 2 scores with less than 7:59 left here, so probably less than 6 minutes left to play. They'll probably have to air it out.
Hey, good catch there by Marcus Simpson.
Yeah.
Good throw by Jack. Good catch by Simpson.
You know what that play was?
A slant?
It's my favorite play.
A slant?
I love them.
I do too.
If you run them right, you can't
stop it.
I love the slant.
And let me tell you, you start gashing them on it, it opens everything.
Sure does. Especially if you're playing man coverage. Like if you got a guy that runs a good slant against a man coverage, you cannot defend it.
Right.
So Greenbrier comes out 1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line of the Pointers. Twins to both sides for Palmer. Blue in the backfield. Tries to get a free 5, and now they'll hold. Get a play call from the coach, and they're ready to go. Takes a snap, hands it off to Blue on the right side. Good run down to the 15, and he'll be tackled at about the 10.
Yeah, all the way down the 10-yard line. You know, now we talked about momentum. Guys they're getting a little gassed over there, moving backwards on defensively, and we're getting a push-up.
Yeah, our offensive line has really inserted their dominance here on this drive.
Sure.
As we've had some really good holes, and Blue's done a good job of finding them. 2nd down and 2. They'll move him to the right of Palmer now, and they'll hand it off to him going the other way.
Look at that line.
And fights through. Good run by Blue down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line, and a great job of just lowering his shoulder and fighting for extra yardage.
Let me tell you, for the first time tonight, Matt, we had 2 to 3 yards
of
off
push.
the line of scrimmage,
That's
pushing
right.
downfield.
So 1st and go for the Panthers. Ball on the 3-yard line. Great opportunity here for the Panthers to take complete control of this ball game. Junk, this is where you got a senior-laden team.
Yep.
You just got to will your way into the end zone.
And you don't have to be in a hurry about it now.
No, that's right. Palmer brings his offense to the line. Send McFadden in motion. They will hand it off to the right. Blue inside the 5, fights for extra yardage, and they will stack him up. As the officials are kind of letting this one get out of hand.
Yeah, they are. They're going to have to tighten it up a little bit.
It's getting a little chippy.
Boy, if Jack was to pull one and keep it, they're not looking
No,
for that.
not at all.
They're not looking for it.
2nd down and go from the 4 as they lose a yard there. 6:26 left to play in the ball game. Greenbrier leads 24-20.
Here's the deal. Regardless of you run out 3 minutes here, whatever, you got to score.
Got to score. Running back to the left now of Palmer. So they'll bring pressure up the middle, hand it to Miller on the right side, and
it's not going to be there.
He loses a yard or 2 on that one as they brought the entire house up the middle. 3rd down and go from the 5, 6. The one thing that does do is keep the clock moving.
It does keep the clock moving.
5:45 and counting.
And you are in position here where if you get a field goal, you can,
Yeah, we don't want a field goal.
No, we don't.
Twins to both sides in tight. Palmer will now send his man in motion from right to left. Takes his drop, looks across the middle, got time. Now he'll flush to his right. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Panthers!
There's old Marcus Simpson.
Great job by Jack, stretching that play out, letting it develop, and finding his man in the corner.
Marcus Simpson's had an excellent ball game tonight.
He has.
3 big catches, and this is a guy who you typically see on the defensive side of the football.
That's right.
Matt, we talked about before the game, we need some guys
to step up.
Huge
play there by Jack Palmer and Marcus Simpson to get the touchdown, and the Panthers an extra point away from really taking control here. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is through and good. So the Panthers lead 31-20. We're We're going to take a quick break. 5:23 left to play. We'll be back shortly with the Greenbrier Panthers on My Country, Y107.
The Huddle House in Greenbrier is Greenbrier Panther proud. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just showing your Panther pride, the Huddle House is ready to help you celebrate with breakfast all day or any one of our other great meals that make pregame, postgame, or any other time a great time together at the Huddle House. The Huddle House is open till 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday nights until 10 the rest of the week. It's the perfect way to enjoy the spirit of Greenbrier. The Huddle House, Highway 65 in the heart of Greenbrier. Go Panthers!
You're listening to the First Security Bank broadcast of Greenbrier Panther Sports on My Country, Y107.
And welcome back to Van Buren as we get ready for the kickoff as Greenbrier has taken control of this ball game. And, Junk, it's been a good one. Big play there by the Panther offense.
Man, I love the composure of Palmer in the backfield. The fact that he had 5 seconds to throw the ball because the offensive line hung in there.
And no holding.
Yeah. And then, Marcus Simpson does a good job getting open there. After a couple seconds, it's like, all right, backyard football. Go get open.
Yeah, you can only cover somebody for so long.
Right. So it's like, go get open, and he did. He found the spot over there by himself in the corner, and Jack did a good job getting it to him.
So Prezek got this measured off and approaches the football and puts a good foot into it. This one deep into Van Buren territory. He takes it out over the 10, up the middle, and got some room. Breaks a tackle up over the 30 and dragged down at about the 32-yard line.
We'll take it.
Absolutely.
Just get them down. All right, just get them down.
Well, here's the deal now, Junk. Up 2 scores, you just can't give up a quick score.
Well, that's it.
Even if they go score, you got to make them use some clock.
Whoever's deep, you got to be deeper as the deepest. You cannot let any receiver behind the deepest man in the defensive backfield.
So Williford will send trips to his left, which is the wide side. Got to think they'll be trying to get it to Cooley here.
Yeah.
As he runs a go route. Williford's got all day. Got a crosser across the middle. And
good tackle by Parker Roberts.
Good job there.
Hey, with up 2 scores right now, you don't mind giving up the 5-yard pass inbounds. Just keeps the clock rolling.
2nd down and 5 as Parker does a good job of catching the crossing route across the middle. Twins to both sides. As Van Buren goes with some pace. Williford take his drop. Sophomore quarterback looking downfield, gets it out.
Oh, he overthrew that bad.
Overthrows his receiver.
I love the pressure that we're able to get with 3 men, but I would like to see us send a little more pressure. I mean, this kid is completely different under pressure than he is when he's got time.
So that will bring up a 3rd down and 5. Obviously, Van Buren in 4-down territory with 4:43 left to play and down 2 scores. They will send trips to the wide side of the field. Takes his snap, looks right. Screen play. He picks it off. He's at the 40, cuts it upfield. He's at the 30, the 20. He might go the 15, the 10, and taken down at the 5-yard line. Big play by the Panther defense.
Who is this, 33? Is that right?
Weston Schultz.
Oh, was it Schultz? Yeah. The DN, he read it from the go.
Yeah.
He read it. He started backpedaling.
The D lineman's dream.
That's right. Hey, I guarantee you his eyes were as big as tennis balls.
He said, don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Whatever you do.
Just don't drop it.
Don't drop it.
So great play by the Panthers. They will have it 1st and go from the 5-yard line and with a chance to put an exclamation mark on this one.
Get up there. Hey, now run it up the middle. Take the air out of it right here.
That's it. And I'm with you. I would love to see Palmer pull one right here. He will walk into the end zone.
He will walk. They're not looking for it. All night long, they got 8 people looking at one back.
Yeah. So they will send 2 backs into the backfield with him. Ball on the right hash. He will hand it off on the right side, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and taken down immediately for no gain.
Clock's running.
And it is kind of interesting to see what the game plan will be with timeouts for Van Buren.
Yeah.
With 4:18 left to play.
I see they're letting it run right now, but, I mean, if you don't stop the clock now,
you don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance.
That's right. As Greenbrier takes their time, coming to the line of scrimmage, send a man in motion. We'll call for the snap. Hand it off again to Blue on the right side. He gets inside the 5.
Yeah, that's half of it right there, man.
Down to about the 3-yard line. And so Van Buren will call a timeout now, looks like.
That's probably pretty wise.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it here with them.
Yeah.
Actually, they have a man down on the field, so be an official timeout.
We're getting Lane Kiffin here. You know, we took our third grade over to Quitman the other night, Tuesday night, and you know, we've always on our podcast, we've always joked around and called DJ Mars the Lane Kiffin of high school football. And this is not what happened, but they had a kid go down. But it was when they needed, like, anytime it would have been when you wanted it to happen,
right.
you know. And I looked over at the sidelines at him, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, you did this, didn't you?
All right, looks like he was able to get up and walk off on his own power, which is good.
That's great.
So 3rd down and goal. Panthers will have the ball on the 3-yard line.
We need to get Lucas Thompson in the hyperbaric chamber
yes,
after
we do.
this game.
Yes, we do.
That kid's been beat up every which way. Had a great night.
Who's in the backfield with Palmer? Can you see?
It looks – is it Mahan?
I don't think so. Was it Miller?
No, it looks like a double number.
Okay.
I thought it was 10.
Might be blue.
Oh, it's blue. It's
yeah.
blue. It's
card
18.
and blue to the right of Palmer. And what are we waiting on? Just running the clock now?
Yeah, we're running clock. They didn't call timeout. They just had the injury.
So now we're set to go as the play clock gets inside of 5. They will hand it off to Blue up the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! And
they're going to get another one. That was
flags come out.
I wouldn't have called that one. It was a little bit of a kind of push, but
was that
it's going to be
jawing going on?
Yeah, it's going to be on Van Buren, but I didn't really think it was, vicious by any means.
So I tell you what, this sophomore running back has done a good job coming in here tonight for the injured Enoch Hassan, and really just had some great vision.
Absolutely, Matt. I mean, talk about stepping up. We've had several kids step up. We talked about Thompson and Simpson and Blue, Connor Miller. You know, Jack's played a great game.
He has played a lot better ball game this week.
And being honest, he's a different quarterback this second half than he was the first.
Yeah.
He played with confidence the second half.
Snap down, kick up and through, and it is good. And just like that, the Panthers have taken complete control now with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. Greenbrier leads 38-20.
I just wanted to add, as a dad of a former quarterback who played 3 years in high school.
Right.
You see a junior gaining confidence one half to the next. That's just the way it is.
Well,
I mean, that's football, right?
It is, and I'll tell you, it makes all the difference in the world. When you go out and you have confidence to just let it rip when you see it, it just makes all the difference in the world.
And you feel like you're just watching him grow up on the field.
And it comes with reps. It comes with game action. And, we did see that a little bit last week where it almost felt like he was a little bit hesitant and almost double-clutched a little bit and wouldn't trust it.
Right.
And he's trusting it tonight. And I think that comes with those game reps and comes with that maturity. And Coach Bertram does a great job with his quarterbacks.
And because he was a great quarterback and got to play in a great system in college. You think about this, though, for the junior quarterback, these 3 games have been a great learning tool.
Oh, my gosh.
Going into the season.
Invaluable. So they will mark off the unsportsmanlike conduct on Van Buren, and Greenbrier will kick from Van Buren's 45 and expect this one to go deep into the end zone as Preza has plenty of leg from here. As he approaches the football, kick is boomed and almost
to the upright. I think it would have gone through. It was just right.
So we're going to keep it right here as we get ready for the last 4 minutes of this ball game. 3 minutes, excuse me. 3:03 left. Greenbrier leads 38-20. And, man, how this game flipped in a hurry.
Boy, it did. Hey, shout out to our crew here with Bella. And you're going to tell me his name again. Landon. What's the last name? Thane. He hadn't stopped talking since he's been here. He just talks the whole time, but we get through it. No, he's a great kid. He's real quiet and doing a great job. And, of course, Bella, she's kind of been the field general the past couple years, and she's doing a great job.
Goodness gracious. That's just silly play by Jackson there.
Yeah, you got to let that go.
Yeah. Which anyway, yeah. Ball was overthrown, and Jackson come in late, just kind of pushed him a little bit, and they will throw the flag on sportsmanlike conduct. That will move the ball up 15 yards.
What's funny is they've had 4 of these. That's our first, and we're the dirty players. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that wasn't a dirty play. That was just a poor timing. Yeah, poor timing. Poor timing.
A late little push that was uncalled for.
It was the right call. I didn't agree with them calling it on Van Buren in the end zone. Yeah. I thought that was kind of soft, but of course, when I played, we folded our helmets up and put them in our back pockets after the game.
Right. Trips to the right for Van Buren. As they'll send Cooley across on a crossing route, and ball comes out quick. Good job in coverage by Hewitt.
Boy, Cooley has not really been a major factor in this game
at
all.
Other than that one long pass.
One long run.
Yeah. And he did that most on his own.
He did.
Caught it about 6 yards from the line of scrimmage and just turned on the Jets. 2nd down and 10 for the Pointers. Trips right into the boundary. Wouldn't be surprised if they took a shot here. Williford will roll to his right. Double clutches, now gets a guy downfield.
He's out of bounds. He's not eligible.
And good job by Garrett James in coverage.
Yeah, they even going to call it. They took his hat off.
So bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Pointers.
Great job by the Panthers on both sides of the ball this second half. Take away the first drive on offense, we look bad.
We did.
Take that away, though. Defense gives you another chance. Come out. You score 2 times quick.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just take this one on to the house.
Trips left for Williford. He'll take his drop. Looks to the right. And a little out route and a good job in coverage as the ball is just a little bit overthrown, and Hewitt knocks it out of his hands.
Right.
That one probably did not feel very good.
No, it didn't.
So 4th down and 10 for Van Buren. Junk defensively, giving up 10 last week to Russellville and 20 tonight here against Van Buren, 2 6A schools. Really speaks a lot to what this defense has been able to do.
And especially, with as much time as the defense was on the field last week.
Right.
I mean, pretty much 3/4 of the game.
Yeah.
Great job giving up 10 points.
4th down, Panthers bring the house, and incomplete pass to Cooley, and Panthers will take over possession.
Well, that screen has not been there for him tonight.
Really hasn't. And you can see a little bit of immaturity there by the quarterback and just uncomfortable in those situations.
Well, the last 3, maybe 4 passes were all overthrown.
Yeah. And just like we talked about Jack, he's a junior, but this kid's a sophomore, and those will come with experience.
Absolutely.
Just getting used to being under the lights in those pressure situations.
4th and 6 for the Atkins Red Devils, down by 3 on their own about 9-yard line with a minute left.
Whew.
They're letting it run, so I'm guessing they're probably going to kick the field goal.
Oh, so they're on Conway Christian's 3.
Yeah, they're in scoring position here.
Okay. Greenbrier will take over possession. Just hold on to the football. Blue hands off to the right side. Tackled for a short gain.
And that clock will roll.
2 minutes, 25 seconds left in this one.
We'll get under 2 before this snaps.
Greenbrier in no hurry to run a play here.
Nope. A 1st down away from being able to just clock it.
The best play in football.
That's right. The victory formation.
Junk, big win here for the Panthers tonight.
It is. A necessity.
Well, just the way that we lost last week, to be able to bounce back, come out on the road and get a victory here. Hand off on the left side to Blue, and he's tackled for a short gain. And Buren will just elect not to take their timeouts here. Bring up a 3rd down for the Panthers. And on the road, we will not have the Huddle House post-game show, unfortunately.
Listen, that doesn't mean I won't be there before midnight. I mean, as long as you get me home safely, I might still have Huddle House tonight.
I'm going to miss those 2 waffles I have every Friday night.
No, and you make them pass them right in front of my face, knowing I can't eat them.
3rd down for the Panthers. Handoff up the middle, and just hold on to the football.
Yep.
Short gain will get him out to the 30 and bring up a 4th down and about 5.
Got 14 seconds between the game clock, and the play clock.
So what do you do in this situation? Do you just
I think you end up punting it.
Or do you just take a knee and
give them the ball?
Give them the ball.
Yeah. Either way, I think you might pooch punt it.
Yeah.
Let your quarterback kick it.
And it looks like Coach Dribble's going to take a timeout to figure.
I wouldn't call it timeout. I'd just take the 5.
Yeah. Get his guys all on the same page, so he will call the timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout with him, get some of our sponsors some love, and we'll be back to wrap this one up here shortly. This is the Greenbrier Panther football broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
The roofing company that everyone can count on. Contact Collier Roofing at 501-733-5163 or visit the website at collierroofingllc.com.
You're listening to the First Security Bank broadcast of Greenbrier Panther Sports on My Country, Y107.
And welcome back. Greenbrier does a little end around to Lucas Thompson, who is hit hard again. Poor kid's taking a beating tonight. And he does get up gingerly and says, please get me off the field. But Greenbrier will turn it over on downs as Van Buren will take the ball, take control of the football with 7 seconds left to play in this ball game.
So I don't think I said this on the air, but Atkins has the ball on the 9-yard line and on 4th and 4 with a minute left and missed a field goal to tie Conway Christian.
Man.
So for our Faulkner County people, that's a good thing, but we have some ties to Atkins with some friends. So, but proud for Conway Christian. Now the game's not over; they still have to run the clock out.
So last play of the ball game, more than likely here for Van Buren, as they'll send trips out to the wide side of the field. Williford, your quarterback, will take the snap, will roll to his right, gets it out to Cooley, has some room. Takes it across the middle, breaks a tackle, makes a man miss at the 50, makes another man miss, and finally brought down at about the 47-yard line of the Panthers.
That's the ball game.
And that's going to do it as Greenbrier, the Panthers, come away victorious on the road for the first time this year as they win here in Van Buren. 38-20, your final score. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up. This is the Greenbrier Panther broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
The Huddle House in Greenbrier is Greenbrier Panther proud. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just showing your Panther pride, the Huddle House is ready to help you celebrate with breakfast all day or any one of our other great meals that make pregame, postgame, or any other time a great time together at the Huddle House. The Huddle House is open till 2 a.m. Friday and Saturday nights until 10 the rest of the week. It's the perfect way to enjoy the spirit of Greenbrier. The Huddle House, Highway 65 in the heart of Greenbrier. Go Panthers!
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings, from pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
I love Friday nights when you're looking for a win and Saturday morning when you found it.
Welcome to Friday Night Football.
It's time for the Huddle House Postgame Show. Here are Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins with a look back at tonight's game, including the First Security Bank American Safeguard Insurance Player of the Game on My Country Y107.
And welcome back here into the booth as we get ready to put a bow on this one. And Junk, we talked about it a little bit earlier, to be able to bounce back after a tough loss at home last week to Russellville, a game that I think everybody felt like that we should have won and could have won, and just unable to make enough plays to get it done. To be able to come on the road for the first time this year into a hostile environment here at Van Buren and beat a good 6A football team.
Absolutely, and at times tonight we felt like we were looking like that team last week again, but we were able to bring it together and finish strong. And that's a big step for this team.
No doubt. And you look at this win, not only were we able to come on the road and win, but we were able to do so without a bunch of our key pieces. Enoch goes down in the first half with an injury and unable to get Trendon, out there, our dynamic sophomore playmaker. And so, like you talked about, we had to have some guys step up and make some big plays, and we were able to get those guys to do that with Marcus Simpson making some big plays.
He did.
Carden Blue come in, ran the ball well. Got McFadden involved in the offense, had 2 big catches. And then defensively, man, this defense has been the strength of our team so far this year.
It is. A lot of guys, and that's the thing about it, it's not 1 or 2 guys. It's a lot of guys making plays. We always expect to see Hewitt and Roberts and some of those guys, Matheny.
Chandler Sanders,
he's going to give you a handful of big plays every game. Tonight he had 2 tackles for loss, a forced fumble recovery.
Yeah.
Just guys like that. Our defensive secondary pretty much contained them for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Outside of 2 plays, they really did.
Absolutely. So, hats off to this defense again. 3 games in a row, giving us a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And, really, if you're going to be critical of anything defensively, there were some missed tackles tonight.
We did not tackle well at times.
And I look for them to get that cleaned up. But, hey, you're 2-1 going into an off week next week, a bye week. It's a good week to get healthy, get things right, get your mind right going into conference play, because guess what? You start out with a dandy going on the road to Morrilton, a Morrilton team that has played extremely well in the non-conference.
That's who we play first?
Yes, he is.
Man, you just kind of made my life a little more stressful. Let me tell you, they are a team that nobody really thought much of going into the season.
Except us.
We didn't pick them in the top 10. But first 2 games, they
played well.
Shined. Yes.
I mean, they beat that Russellville team last week and put 35 points on the board against them. And then, I guess they beat Texarkana the second game, and
it wasn't even close.
And they're playing Whitehall, which we expect them to win tonight as well.
Yeah.
So good. It'll be a good matchup on the road for the Panthers and first 5A West Conference game back into this classification. But just a big win here for them tonight, and a good way to enjoy it and going into the bye week.
Absolutely.
So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give you our American Safeguard Insurance First Security Bank Player of the Game.
And some
stats. And then we're going to hit the road and head back to the Briar. So we'll be back shortly.
What does better mean to you? Maybe it's better services, better support, better ways to build a life or buy a home or run a business. First Security is your partner for it all, with resources and solutions that make a difference for you and others. That's because First Security takes care of customers while building communities. Better for you, better for Arkansas, better for all. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We love champions.
And winning is fun.
And recognizing winners is the best.
Conway Trophies is all about helping recognize folks for their accomplishments.
The great thing about Conway Trophy is we can take just about any idea and make a trophy out of it.
Even participation trophies for people like me?
As soon as we figure out something to recognize you for, absolutely.
Sweet.
Conway Trophies for plaques, prizes, trophies, and more.
Recognizing accomplishments from all areas in life.
Come see us today at Conway Trophy, 1101 Oak Street in downtown Conway, or online at conwaytrophy.com.
I want to get something straight. I brag on Genesis of Conway, but you need to know that it's also Genesis of Lone Oak, of Beebe, of Cabot, of Hot Springs, of Little Rock. It's all of us. Take a short trip to the website, and when you see the style and grace and all the dealer incentives and options available, that's when you take the longer trip to Conway. And when you get in a GV80, that's when you realize you've made one of the best decisions of your life. Genesis of Conway, Genesis of everywhere, where you get the future of luxury today.
Lasley Heating and Air is a local family-owned and operated heating and air business serving our community for over 15 years. Serving Arkansas with quality service and installation and 65 years combined experience in commercial and residential installation as well as service. Call Jeff at 501-358-1165 or Jeffrey 501-358-1166. You can also email for more information at lasleyhvac@yahoo.com. Lasley Heating and Air says go Panthers.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation cost, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
You're listening to the First Security Bank broadcast of Greenbrier Panther Sports on My Country Y107.
And welcome back as Greenbrier comes away with the victory here in Van Buren tonight, 38-20 to move to 2-1 on the season. Junk, give us some stats for the ball game.
All right, quarterback Jack Palmer, 14-25 for 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Our leading rusher tonight was Cardin Blue with 16 carries for 54 yards, and he scored twice.
Great job by him tonight.
Yeah, it was. And then Marcus Simpson with a touchdown on 3 catches, 18 yards. And then also Lucas Thompson, 2 catches, 37 yards, 1 touchdown.
Good job by the Panthers tonight. And like you said, had some guys step up and step in big time to be able to get this victory. So we're going to give our American Safeguard Insurance and First Security Bank Player of the Game to none other than quarterback Jack Palmer. You know, we talked about it. There was a lot of guys and a lot of different directions we could have gone with Player of the Game. But Jack coming off a tough performance last week at home, being able to come on the road for his first road start in high school, to be able to lead this team to victory. Made some big-time throws, made some big plays, and for that reason, we're going to give him our Player of the Game. So congratulations to Jack, and we're fixing to hit the road and head back to the Briar.
Faulkner County, baby.
Thank y'all for joining us tonight. This is Matt Wilcox signing off for Matt McJunkins. This is a Greenbrier Panther broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank on My Country, Y107.
When it comes to your roof, the cost of not